Okay, then. Wake your ass up, boy. Wake your ass up, boy. Boy. All blur. Wake your ass up, boy. Okay, then. Boy. Wake your ass up, boy.
What'd you say, boy? Your voice changer, boy? DV boy. Look at this is the real fucking DV boy talking tonight. DV boy.
My father is not their father.
I don't give any credit.
My father.
DV boy.
You guys are so dumb, you couldn't fuck a dead horse. That's how stupid you people are. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty highly of you. You know what I mean?
DV boy.
You know, why is that wall? Oh, he built that wall. Wow, he built that big wall. Uncle Angelo too? Yeah, Uncle Angelo too. We believed it.
I don't think you've seen a day's work for fucking 20 years.
This is crazy! I'm here to help you, but clearly you can't help your fucking self!
I would have broke his jaw. The first fucking insult out of Gordon Ramsay's mouth, that would have been over.
You sound like you're out the fucking Godfather.
Motherfucker!
Cause you're the only power that can save this world today. Jesus, you're the only power that can save this world today. You're the only power that can save this world today. You're the only power that can save this world today. Come on and lift your voice. Did anybody come to praise God today? Put your hands up. Let's go.
Are you out of your mind? Are you seriously out of your mind? You sick bastard. Hey, no negative, you.
Dude, with all due respect to Lee, I didn't mean to call you dude.
Lee, don't say nothing, Lee. Get the fuck down and shut up.
What kind of life is splashing around in the waves and saying, wee?
Don't say that to my face. I'll crack you upside your head. You fucking punk. You shouldn't even be in here. Now I'm out. Have a nice night. Motherfucker! DV boy.
Hear ye, hear ye. We are gathered here today in holy matrimony to bear witness to another episode of Gunsmoke the Don Sunday service. I am your host, Gunsmoke the Don, Reverend Gunsmoke the Don. For the next couple of hours, we're going to be talking some shit. We're going to get right with the Lord, y'all. We made it to another Sunday. Praise Jesus and hallelujah. Get on your knees and praise the man. Sundays are a special time of the week. Yeah. It's a time to reflect on the past and prepare for the future. Yeah. And with the Lord's help, we will survive the ghetto. That's why we're going to pass around the collection plate. When you get it, make sure you get right with the Lord and pass it over to the person on your right. This way everybody gets a chance. Praise Jesus. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Danny Green. First guy in the collection plate. Pass the plate around. Come on, people. Thank you, Danny Green. My man. Oh, let me switch over real quick. Yeah, all right, we back now. Damn. All right, fuck this music, man. Turn off the music. Damn, I cursed in church, man. I cursed in church. Oh, my God. Anyway, what did Scott Disick used to say back in the day? The Lord is back. Yeah, well, the lisp is back right now because I'm using my phone still. So don't mind the lisp. Freaking laptop went and took a shit. Anyway, we'll have to deal with it for now. This means I can't read any friggin' news to you. What the hell are we gonna do? 24 people, hit the like button. 24 people, huh? What the hell's going on? I don't want to hear about football. Football doesn't start until 3 p.m. I don't want to hear it. Eagles versus some other Jaguars. Chiefs versus some other Jaguars. Commanders is some bullshit. I don't want to hear it. 3 p.m., all right? We got 3 hours. You guys better settle on in. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your kids. Tune on into this damn show right now. There's nothing more important in the world than this damn show. Go Birds, you dickheads. What's up, no freaking ZD? Danny Green, thank you so much, brother. Thank you for always supporting the channel, brother. Please pray for my birds today. Lord King David. On King David, shouty. We need to reach the Super Bowl. And then somebody said, fuck the birds. Who said fuck the birds? Oh, go Birds, dickheads. All right. I thought somebody said fuck the birds. What up, Philly? Scott H in the house. Good morning. Good morning, you fucking Louisiana boy. Waking up in the Bayou boy. What up, Malik? Are you taking a little nap, a little snooze? Gonna sit your ass up, man. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Turn this shit up, man. We live right now. This is church, boy. How could you sleep on Jesus? You sleep on your own time, boy. It's time for Jesus right now. It's time to get right with the Lord and be grateful for making it to another Sunday in the ghetto, boy. It's a new golden era in America, man. We haven't made it to the promised land yet, but we will. Hand in hand. We will make it to that mountain top with the sun on our face and the wind at our backs. Yeah, motherfuckers. Praise King David. Praise Jesus. On King David, shouty. And Danny Green coming in here hot with the fucking purple penis. What up, Tony Silo? It's the jacket. What up, man? Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Jacket. You only show up during the day now, huh? You're not late. You're not a night owl no more.
God damn it, Jacket. I gotta do more daytime shows. Look at this. Look what the cat dragged in. Rob G. Look who it is. How you doing, Rob? You got caught, Malik? Yeah. You got caught, boy. You got caught out there for real. Anyway, fuck. Can't read the news, otherwise I'll get kicked from the StreamYard. So I gotta use my brain right now. I don't want to hurt myself. Let me think. What did I see? What did I see? Fuck. You know, I was not prepared for this show. I totally did not prepare. I should have started reading instead of watching YouTube bullshit. I should have been reading, coming up with topics. You believe this cowboy bullshit? Buy a newspaper? Yeah, old school. I used to do that. I used to play Sudoku and read the fucking the funny papers. Used to read the fucking top stories, opinion pieces. I used to read all that shit. Daily News, Post, New York Post. I had to stop reading the Daily News though. They got too woke, man. I started finding myself very angry reading that paper. So I'm like, I can't read this shit no more. Then they started charging us a subscription. So I really stopped reading that shit after that. I ain't paying for no woke propaganda, boy. Fuck out of here with that shit, boy. New York Post is free, boy. The real Don. I like that. Thank you. Fucking Newsy boy. Good movie. What's the Newsy? Martha, happy Sunday. Welcome to church. Have a seat. You look beautiful. Dressed in your Sunday best. Dressed to impress. Have a seat, Martha. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah. Welcome to church. What the fuck was I talking about? Anyway, preach on, brother. What the fuck was you talking about? Anyway. Uh, what was in the news that I read? Fuck. Anyway, well, let's get into some crime shit. What up, Joe? Happy Sunday, Joe. You wore just your jock strap today, you kinky bastard? What's wrong with you, Danny Green boy? You think that's appropriate attire to sit in church? How dare you? Jesus would frown upon that. He'd say, hey, man, why don't you at least wear a robe or something, boy? Just make the news up. Yeah, maybe that's what I should have done from the start. Came up with a story. A beautiful story. Yeah. Anyway. uh Fucking goddamn fucking laptop. I said the GD word twice already. Damn it. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Let up a cigarette and think here for a minute. I got 48 people in here. Holy shit. They just crept up in here, boy. You be sneaking up in here, boy. You come in here, you say hello. Don't be sneaking up on me now. I look up, I got 48 people. Immigration roundups are going on here in Boston. Damn. Yeah. Fucking lighter. Wow. Darren C. Good to see you. I gotta do more daytime shows, man. God damn it. Uh, what's on the agenda? Let's see, huh? What was I watching? What the fuck's going on outside? Don't be moving shit outside, boy. I don't want to hear that shit. Fuck was that loud ass noise, boy? Smoke on your phone. Lift the page you're on and go to Yahoo or Google News. It did screw me up. Let me take a quick peek. Hold on. Let me take a quick peek at the headlines, and I'll be inspired. Hold on. Fire and ice, blah blah blah. Joey Franks. Can you guys hear me? What up, JR Boston? Haven't seen you in a while, boy. Who else we got in here? Yeah, we can talk about that. We're gonna talk. Wow, farmers in the house. Yeah, man. All right. So, fuck. Hold on. God damn it. See, I got kicked. Anyway, this is hilarious. They're sending 90,000 IRS agents to the border, and if they don't want to go, they're getting fired. Basically, he's making them resign. The hell they gonna do over there? Do border patrol? What the fuck? That's an odd one. And then I saw something about they're allowing ICE raids in churches and schools, and the bishops are fighting back or something. And JD Vance says they're only worried about their bottom line. So, yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on out there. And then somebody let their dog out in the freezing cold, and she went out there and she died. She froze to death or something horrible. Yeah. And then they're saying Trump is off to a historic start. What up, Bambi? Yeah, it's getting crazy out there. JR Boston, I saw 5 Federal Protection Services police SUVs flying up the I-93 on the I-495, heading towards Lawrence. What are you, a fucking GPS over here, boy? In a city, Chelsea, near me, there were about 50 ICE agents converged in the parking lot. Damn. I seen a video with a bunch of construction workers running. I don't know how maybe it was taken out of context, but they had like 40 fucking construction workers just running up the street. All of them were illegal, I guess. The ice vans pulled up and shit. Damn, bro. Shit's crazy out there, bro. It's gonna get ugly. I told you guys this before the election. It's gonna get ugly out there. It's gonna be a lot of tears, but it's gotta be done. A lot of pain out there. What else? Let me scroll up here. All right, thank you, Farmer. What up, Jeff Truck? I think I need this shit. What you guys see over here? Yeah, he's kicking ass and taking names. Yes, he is. They said he did historic shit. But he's got a very small window. Very small window to get things done. And also, people are going to want results and fast. If he can't deliver results fast, then he's going to lose that Congress next in 2 years. They say usually the incumbent president, he uh, he loses the Congress every time. They always vote for the opposing party. Stupid ass voters. So he better deliver fast, and he knows that, I think. And they're saying this go around, he's moving with lightning speed because his people were prepared for this. They were already preparing fucking 2 years ago for this shit, so that when he took office, he would hit the fucking ground running. They learned from the last administration. Shit. What up, Frank? Hello, people. Yeah. Oh, this guy's fucking of a market basket. We got Boston Market over here, boy. Well, not no more. We used to. Boston Market, boy. Hope I don't lose my painter and lawn guys because of this. Well, you might have to do your own lawn, pal. Might have to hire some, some. Well, might have to pay a little bit more for those painters, but it is what it is. Yeah. What up, Hyam? Good to see you, Hyam. Frank's driving. Who's stealing meals, boy? Oh, stealing Caesar meds is a felony here. Yes, it is. It ought to be. They picked them up for work for the day, not no more. During the week, this park in Somerville called Forest Park is probably $50 to 100 guys. Damn. Not no more, boy. NCO7. That's what I'm talking about. Happy Sunday, man. Thank you, NCO7. Hope you and your brother are doing good. Hope the family's doing good, brother. Thank you so much for the blessing, man. Oh, wow. Look at this. Joe Bag of Donuts. Holy shit. I think 18 months from now, the economy will be firing on all cylinders. I hope so, Joe Bag of Donuts. There's a lot of hope out there. It's, it's could be a good thing if he doesn't fuck it up. Let's see. He hasn't had a week yet, so let's see what he could do. He better get a lot done in the first 6 months. I want to see some results here. I want that gas to go down and that fucking inflation. You understand? If he does that, then yeah, he deserves a third term. We're gonna have to change the law. Give that guy a third term. We have to. There's no other option. I don't want DeSantis. We don't need Gavin Newsom fucking winning the election, or God forbid AOC. I mean, who's next after Trump? No, no, no. We need Trump to get a third term, y'all. Yeah. What up, Carmine? Good to see you. Shit. But yeah, let's see if he could stop this war in Ukraine too. That's going to be interesting. Even Putin said, I read yesterday, Putin even said Trump is right. If he was president, this war would have never happened. He would have never went into Ukraine. He even he admitted it. That's crazy, man. That's some bullshit. Oh, thank you, Chaim. I appreciate you, man. I look forward to your comments. Sometimes you leave comments on my videos saying nice things, words of encouragement. It brightens up my day, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Not too many people leave me comments, so I appreciate you, brother. Yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, this Putin bullshit. Man, fuck him. Yeah, they're gonna have to make a deal, and soon. Um, Let me drop a link, man, because I'm struggling right now. If I can't read the news, it's kind of fucking with me. If I leave the app, it's gonna kick me out, or this fucking web page, whatever. God damn it. Yeah, I'll drop a link. It's rough doing this from the phone, man. Just don't feel right. Now you know what everyone was saying was true. What are you talking about, JR Boston boy? Tupac's the most overrated artist in history. What are you, nuts? He was the greatest in history. Let me tell you, he's better than Elvis. And he's right up there in the same league as Elvis. The king of rock and roll. He was the king of hip hop. He's up there with Michael Jackson, king of pop. Yeah. He's up there with the greats. Frank Sinatra, I don't know what the fuck he was the king of. What do they call that shit? Doo-wop? What the fuck was he? What was he doing? Crowing or some shit? He was a crooner. The fuck was he? Chairman of the board? Anyway, he was the king in his own genre. Frank Sinatra, I guess. Pac's up there with him. So what the fuck are you talking about? It's a goddamn shame what happened to Tupac Shakur. Didn't need to happen. And now, 28 years later, we're finally going to get justice. A little bit of justice. I mean, his killers, most of them are dead, but they never did no jail time. We never had a conviction. We never had that case solved. Now it's about to be solved with a conviction. And let that asshole Keefe D rot in prison for the rest of his life, that piece of shit. What an idiot. I was just listening to some of that bullshit earlier. Keefe D, what an idiot. Blatantly talking about murder. See, he thought he had a fucking immunity. And he had no remorse for what he did, too. Stupid ass motherfucker. Dumb as shit. Sinatra was that guy. Please don't compare Tupac to Frank. God damn it. Don't hate on Sinatra or Dean Martin. You are not. I don't hate on them. I got respect for them. I'm just saying. Tupac Shakur is in a league up there with them. Not about you, gun, about the loser. I don't even want. Okay, all right, all right. Stop it, Tony. You silo boy, stop it. Leave Tupac Shakur alone, you understand? You leave his legacy alone. Tupac got cucked by who? He was doing the cucking. Nobody cucked him, all right? He didn't have cuck life tattooed on his stomach. It was thug life. He tattooed the words of thug life on his stomach, man. Not cuck life. He was doing the cucking, boy. Biggie got cucked. Tupac Shakur fucked Faith Evans, his wife, Biggie's wife. All right. Let me tell you something else. that kid CJ, Biggie Jr., that's not his kid, man. You could look it up. Look up Biggie's, look up little CJ, real father, Faith Evans bullshit. You'll see the picture of his real Pepe. She was sleeping around, man. She slept with some other guy. Kid grew up just look like the other guy. He don't look like Biggie. They just overfed the kid when he was younger. They made him fat. But once he got older and lost all that weight, he looked just like the other guy. He don't look like Biggie. That ain't his kid. Faith Evans out here lying, man. Anyway, so Biggie got double cucked. Then he got murdered. So fuck, man. I thought I had bad luck. Motherfuckers got cucked out here, man. Yes, Tupac is in the he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's right. Yeah. The first year he was nominated, he got in there right away. Yeah. People wait their whole lives to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Tupac Shakur had to die for that shit, motherfucker. As Jadakiss would say, since when has it become cool to get shot and not shoot back? What you talking about, man? Tupac couldn't shoot back. He tried. He grabbed for his gun. How you think he got shot in the nuts? He reached for the gun on his waistband, and the shooter grabbed his wrist. And with the adrenaline pumping, he shot his fucking nuts. But he didn't shoot him off. He grazed his nuts. He's lucky. He thought he blew his dick off. He told his friend to roll him a blunt while he sat on the couch bleeding. He was scared to look in his pants. He didn't want to see if his dick was blown on. Got Puffy looking at him with Andre Harrell, whole bunch of other East Coast motherfuckers in there looking at him. Little Sean talking about, yo, Park, man, you okay, man? Pac was like, yo, get the fuck away from me. This stir. He's like, I know y'all set me up, man. And then, yeah, so what are you talking about? He reached for his gun. He tried to bust back, all right? Two off-duty cops fucking bashed his fucking window in his brand new BMW back in 94. Or was it 93? It was probably 93, Halloween, yeah, in Atlanta, Georgia. Tupac fucking pulled out his gun and got on one knee and busted the motherfuckers while they was running like bitches, running. Shot one in the ass and one in the back. Dropped both of them and got away with it. Because they was walking around with a gun from the fucking evidence locker room. It was they stole the guns from the evidence locker room. Fucking dirty ass cops. So once that was discovered, they dropped the charges. So Tupac Shakur got away with shooting two cops in the ass, motherfucker. Could have killed him. So what are you talking about, boy? How about the other shit that they don't talk about really? Motherfucker tried to punk him. He came back, drove up the block, shot up the whole block. Him and his friend shot up the whole fucking block. Fucker. Well, knew she was fucking Mark Anthony. Oh, hold on, I got a guest. Oh shit, hold on. Yo,
Yo, you're losing your marbles, cuz.
I know. Look, they keep talking shit about Tupac Shakur. You know,
I
I'm
know,
just
but
telling
then
them
you jump
stories.
on Biggie, bro. You let them get in your head, man. They're abusing you.
Yeah, well, they just gotta
It's a
chill out with
shame.
that shit.
It's a shame that Tupac got abused, slapped around, shot up, and all that other stuff. But you can't blame
Who slapped him around? Nobody slapped Tupac Shakur around.
Why you get so bent out of shape? What were you sleeping with the guy?
No, but he was a legend. I grew up listening to his music since a little child, since
You
like
should
about
have
like
been
9, 10
listening
years
to
old.
Biggie. He was closer to you. You were
Yeah,
from
I know. Biggie was the man too, but you
you're
know,
an East Coaster.
he didn't, he didn't touch the soul though, man.
He didn't touch the soul. Are you out of your
Nah, he was just a nice rapper, He was on that,
You,
fly shit,
you didn't
that
throw
player
on
shit.
your mama before you went to go rob somebody. You threw on friggin' Biggie who shot you or some shit like that. 10 Crack Commandments. You threw on some shit like that.
Yeah, no, I bought Biggie's
You're
albums.
talking from the dancer boy community. You ain't
I
talking
bought
about
all.
the hustlers community.
Oh, what?
You ain't talking about the hustlers community.
Who's Hustle's community?
Well, I'm saying back in the day, people didn't throw on Tupac to go do dirt. The
They
hell
put
with
on
this
Thug
shit?
Life shit. It wasn't all Dear Mama shit. He was with the Thug Life back then.
Oh, where with the thug life?
But he
Come
was
on,
more West Coast, I guess.
come on. When he was dancing around in that California shit with Dr. Dre, get out of here with that. We ain't
That
never
was a
seen
multi-million-dollar video. They put a lot of money into that video.
Yeah, and it looked real good to the street cats that were laughing at them.
Yeah, well, Tupac Shakur sold 5 million records that year.
Listen,
5 times platinum.
you cannot take away what Tupac has done, but you cannot put him up against Big. Big was the real street dude.
Nah.
He was on the streets, bro, banging. You know, they gave him ultimatums. Get off the streets. You got a talent. You know what I mean? They tried to help the guy, and he still got killed. So think about it. Think about how crazy this is. Ready? He gets out of that life to get into a music life and gets clipped because of that. Imagine.
Well, he was still hanging out with the street dudes. I mean, he had real motherfuckers around him.
You had no choice but back then. You
No,
got to
I know.
understand when you went to the play when we seen him at the Palladium or at whatever when you know he would perform at certain places, his entourage was like 50 people, 60 people deep. You know, he had a lot of people around him. So did Pac, but Pac was mostly hired people. Those weren't mostly his boys.
From all over New York. Like if he was in New York, he would have guys from Queens, like the Life Squad guys, Big Stretch and all
Yeah,
them, E-Money Bags,
yeah,
guys like that.
definitely. He was down with money bags with some of them, but they were in his
Yeah.
pockets. You know what I mean? They were in his pockets.
I don't know about that. Nah, man. This
Look at
is
50,
Thug Life.
bro. Look at 50. Go stop singing, Thug Life.
That's how you say it.
No, that ain't how you say it.
Thug Life.
You're so crazy. Pause.
Pause.
Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you, Taylor. My man. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
What was you
But
saying there?
what I'm saying to you is this. If you threw on Biggie's album or you threw on certain albums back in the day, they would amp you up to do the bad things you were about to do.
Yeah, the Mobb Deep, CNN.
Yeah, big time Mobb Deep, big eye for an eye, shook
Nas
one,
shit.
that stuff. Are you kidding me?
DMX.
Yeah, you would, but DMX came a little bit later. But back when we were
pre-97, I guess.
Yes, there you go. I mean, Ready to Die was huge. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there was too many bangers on there. You know what I mean? Give Me the Loot Give Me the
No,
Loot.
that was a classic.
Yeah, I mean, you put it through on Give Me the Loot. Things are happening. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's going down. Certain things.
That's a classic. Yeah,
it really is. He rapped as two people. You know what I mean? 10 Commandments. That shit was
they told you stories.
Yeah, he told the story. They both did, but Big told real stories.
So did Pac.
He told real ones to what effect? Listen to the songs. What, that he banged Faith Evans? I can name 5 other guys who banged Faith Evans.
No, there's deep songs about crack addicted mothers and growing up in the ghetto poor.
Yeah,
no father around.
Can't take that away from the man.
Going hungry and shit. Nah, he wanted to kill himself. A lot of music was about death and shit and killing himself.
Big wasn't? You don't think he was hungry?
No, Big rapped about that on the first album, but then he was rapping about money and party and bullshit, that player shit. Once Pac went to jail, then all of a sudden he's a player now.
When he was Warning, Ready to Die, you kidding me? The what? Yeah. Juicy.
Yeah.
Everyday Struggle. Come on, man. You gotta listen to those.
No, that was gangster shit, yeah.
Respect. You heard that? You ever hear the song "Respect" with the reggae girl?
Of course,
on it?
Yeah, of course.
Come on.
On that respect, that bullshit.
Suicidal Thoughts, bro. He touched on every emotion you could imagine.
Oh, he did. No, for sure. I mean? I'm not down Biggie's skill. I'm just saying Pac was better, man. Pac was more legendary. And the only reason why Biggie's remembered is because of Pac.
No, get out of here with that. Come on.
Yeah, man. Nobody remembers Pun. Pun was nice. Nobody even fucking farts at him. Fucking Big Pun. Nobody even thinks about it.
What do you mean? When Deep Cover came out and Twins, dead in the middle of Little Italy.
That was back then, though, when he was
Kidding me?
alive.
He was great, Big Pun. Pun was great. And he used to hang out with the RNS kids. He used to have a Uzi tucked under his fat. That's how fat
Yeah,
he
I
was.
keep hearing about that guy with the
I
Uzi.
s-
Yeah, Pun
Yo,
always had a Uzi.
listen to me. I tell you, there's a video of my boy Charlie Hustle with him in a limo. Back in the day, you could look it up on YouTube. My friend Charlie's the young kid he's talking to in it. He was like a rapper for a little while, but he couldn't stay out of trouble. And he used to tell me, like, yo, this guy Pun can tuck machine guns in his waistband. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like,
Under his titties.
under his fat. He would tuck it right under his fat. And he would have two what do they call them? Little Uzis. And we'll pull
Yeah,
back.
little Mac 10, little fucking Uzi.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't. Yo, Pun wasn't playing around. Fat Joe was afraid of Pun too. I don't
Yeah.
want to. Nobody can get that twisted. That was like his big brother because Pun was the real deal. He was the real. We used to go to the same haircutting place, all of us, and he was big. He loved. He really liked Nas a lot. Pun.
Yeah.
Pun was a big Nas fan, and Big L. He liked Big L a lot too. He would play a lot of that stuff, but Pun was still hanging out in the hood. He was still hanging out in what do you call it? Sunset Park. You know, he was with the RNS kids were repping with him. And then when he passed, Fat Joe shitted on all of them. That's why they really don't like Fat Joe too much.
Yeah, I was just watching a YouTube short about that. They were
But he's more
talking
of a
to
Bronx guy. He's more of a Bronx guy, I think, right?
I mean, they're all Bronx. So was Big Pun, yeah.
Yeah,
Fat
but
Joe.
Big Pun hung out with the kids in Sunset a lot. Yeah, I can't.
But yeah, no, he's got a beef with Big Pun's wife. She feels like he cheated her. Fat Joe cheated her.
He did.
And
He outright did.
he wanted to do like a tribute concert to Big Pun, and everybody was there, all the big rappers, and he
Yeah.
wanted Big Pun's son to come out and rap.
Yep.
And then the mother told him don't go and shit because he fucked over the family.
He did, bud. He did. You listen. You can't like.
He says he didn't though, and he
Yeah, but
won that
think
court
about it.
case.
Why does he still have a piece of his masters?
I heard he gave him everything. That's what he claims. I think he gave him
She's
everything, the publishing,
She's
everything.
saying that's not true. So
I think she only got like $1 million out of it or something.
supposedly that, and he's saying that's all it was worth was $1 million.
Yeah, which is sad.
Which is very sad because some of that music is still being played all over the place.
I don't know about that. Is it really?
Yeah, Deep Cover was just in a few. It was in a movie. Some other song that he did.
Yeah, but they don't get paid off of that, really.
Don't they
'Cause
get?
that's a remake of another song. That's a remake of Dr. Dre shit.
Yeah, but don't they get what do you call it, publishing rights and all that
You get
stuff?
a little bit, but nothing really. I mean, you're already once you remix somebody's song, the original fucking producer gets that basically the lion's share.
Right. Well, listen, the bad guy out of all this, I don't care what anybody says, no matter what, is Diddy. Diddy's the guy who's bringing all the House of Cards down. Look, listen, you mean to tell me these house fires in California, some of people outright saying, like the kid Mickey Mace, the kid who plays cards.
Yeah.
He's outright saying people are burning their houses down to get rid of evidence. Think about it.
Get rid of evidence.
What?
What do you mean get rid of evidence? What evidence?
Look at the houses where they're burning down.
There's all the
There's
rich areas.
There's evidence still around in some of these people's houses that committed these crimes like Diddy did. So what gets rid of evidence? Fire. Remember, burn what he told his son, burn all the pizza boxes, burn all the this. There is something behind all of this. This isn't natural.
No, it's not. I mean, they were popping up in different spots too. Like, what the fuck is going on?
How does a fire jump around like that unless? And they were saying that it has to be some kind of something nefarious got to be going on. Somebody's doing something. Now, is it somebody who hates? It could be a million things. You got all these people. Oh, it's because of Trump won. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, it's because the area is going to be messed up and the people don't really use their homeowners insurance, so they're burning their houses so they can get their money. I think it
I
has
mean,
more.
it's definitely, I think, man-made. They said 95% chance it's some asshole in the park barbecuing or setting off fireworks or a cigarette or intentionally, because once the fire started going on, there was people out there with blow torches and shit
Yep.
trying to fucking start their own fires.
I
Some,
was watching a video of a guy showing the he was in a helicopter and he was showing different areas of where the fire was, and he
yeah,
was trying to say how can a fire that's here affect a place that's a mile away? It's not a winded fire, it's not something like that. How is it not hitting the neighborhood right next door, but
yeah,
jumping 3 neighborhoods over and going on fire there?
it's crazy,
It's,
bro.
it's something up, man. There's definitely something up.
No, that place has horrible vegetation. I don't know what their grass is like, bro. I think I saw a video too. Some football player was joking around with his son, and they set something on fire, and then before they knew it, like the whole fucking grass was just lighting up on fire, like
Yeah.
a fucking, like a haystack. I
Listen to me,
mean,
those embers move around, this, that, but I'm telling you, there's more to it. They're gonna find out more to it because it's just too much and it's too sporadic.
yeah. Well, they gotta get a hold of this shit.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. Can you get a hold of something that people don't want you to get a hold of?
Well,
You
now
know?
Trump's gotta get a hold of this thing, and now it's a big shit sandwich in his lap that he's
Yeah,
gotta
but
fucking fix.
he's looking to send Delta to go fight with the cartels, man. I mean,
He already
God,
sent them down there. He sent the Ospreys down there. Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if you could take on the cartels in their own country because if you don't have Mexico backing us, I, they're gonna
Nah,
fight.
Mexico's corrupt. They're in bed with the cartels.
Exactly. So how do you get them to do it? Remember,
You
some of the
got the
biggest wars in history were won by the guy who had their back to the wall, by the countries who had their back to the wall. We didn't win in Afghanistan. We took out players. That's what we did. And then we made people hate us. You know, like this is what's going on right now. If you think about it, a kid who watched his mother and father get blown away by military people when he grows up, he's going to hate the U.S. It's just the way it is.
they hate us anyway.
Yeah,
Listen,
listen, and this just puts more hate. Hate breeds more hate. That's how it goes.
well, the past 50 years haven't been working out with this war on drugs and this cartel shit. I mean, everything they try to do has just gotten worse and worse. People have been getting killed and dying, ODing,
Yeah,
and Mexico's doing nothing to stop it. They're letting
but
these assholes become billionaires and trillionaires. They're ruthless, and
behind it all is still big pharma. Don't you understand? Look at Joe Rogan, what they did to him after he made his comment. He'll never go to a doctor again. Why? Why cure somebody when you can have them on the hook for the rest of their lives? Why? You could send a rocket up into space, make vehicles out of batteries, do all this. You can't cure cancer. My mother had to die. Why? Because they couldn't cure cancer. Have family members, people have family members that die. They have a cure for cancer, but they would lose billions and billions and billions of dollars if
well,
they.
that's corruption then, and that's
Well,
got to stop.
that's going to root it all. Listen, if we don't get our drugs, it's not because of the cartels. It's because the Americans that want the drugs. So if we don't get it from Mexico, another country will bring it. It's the want that the Americans need and what they ask for. So if you can't get it from Mexico, they'll just bring it in from somewhere else. It's just it's supply and demand.
God damn it!
And listen,
So it's never gonna stop then.
how can it? How can it? If somebody wants to do cocaine and they can't get it from Mexico, they're going to get it from another country that makes cocaine.
But if we got the border sewed up down there, how they gonna get it through? I mean, I'm sure it gets through anyway. You can't
Yeah,
check them all,
listen,
but
they've been doing this for before time. I mean, anyway, look at how they were getting in some of these ISIS people through the border. How do you think they were getting there? Through other channels. They were dropping them off there and bringing them here. So now, instead of us having, let's say, 2,500 ISIS people here, we have 25,000 now.
oh
You
my
know what I
god.
mean? They said it's going to make 9/11 look like nothing. The next one is going to be that bad. And if you think about it,
Well, that's Biden's fault for
yeah, but
letting him in.
You said it before that the government is in bed with the cartels, right?
Yeah.
Well, what's the government going to do? The government's going to say, okay, we'll help you out. And as soon
No,
as
the
we get
Mexican
you, they'll turn
government's
on us.
in bed with them.
But that's what I'm saying. All right, so Mexico's in bed with
The
the
Mexican
cartels.
government's in bed with them. They
Listen,
work for the cartels.
exactly. And if you look at what's the biggest one? What's the biggest cartel in one of the
Sinaloa
biggest?
shit.
No, not the Sinaloas, the other ones, the ex-military ones, the ones who left the
The
military.
Los Zetas or some shit.
Yeah,
Los
the Zetas and
Pipes.
all that. That's ex-military. That's all paramilitary.
Yeah, I
Ex-military.
know.
So you think these guys, these cartel guys who have millions and millions upon dollars, can't get Delta Force type of people to fight us?
Yeah, but they're not the same Delta Force as our Delta Force.
No, 100% not. But when you think about it, you're invading a country. So what are you going to do? Knock nicely on someone's door, then they blow your brains out?
Well, you send
No,
in
it's
SEAL
going to
Team
be a
6.
full-scale war.
We got fucking Bin Laden. We got Saddam. You think
Yeah,
we're
but
worried about these shitbirds down there with a
these
fucking bunch
people,
of pickup trucks and some
these
fucking
if you think it's
assault
that
right?
easy, they
Huh?
got more money than you think, pal.
No, I know.
They got a lot of
But we
money, a
got more
lot of
money than that,
resources.
huh?
They got a lot of money, a lot of resources, and we're going to their home field. Just think about that.
Yeah, well,
I,
it's
I,
been
I
done before.
listen.
We went to fucking where we go to get fucking what was that guy's name? And
Oh,
fucking what was his name? That fucking leader in Central America. We went down there and got him out of there.
Fidel Castro.
Not Castro, the other guy
Oh, the
in the
other guy.
'90s
Yeah, I know
or
you
the late
talk.
'80s. What was his name?
I know you talk about the big drug thing, but they wanted him out too. The guy who ran the cartel after him, the woman or whatever, after
Noriega.
Noriega. Yeah. And what happened after he was pulled out? Two more cartels came out. They just, it's just, there's a vacuum. You know what I mean? By us going into Afghanistan and doing what we did in Iraq and all this other stuff, we've created a power vacuum, just like when the mob was taken out of the picture. What happened? All these other people started doing all these bad things, and then when there was no bad guys to monitor the bad guys, you understand? So what do? You take out the lead bad guys of this cartel, the Los Zetas, the this, the that. But at the end of the day, there's always going to be someone else ready to go.
We go after the money, though. You go after their money and their artillery. You got to weaken them. What
Listen
are
to
we
me.
supposed to do? Tolerate this shit? We got to
They're
keep
printing our
tolerating their bullshit for the next
smoke.
50
They're
years?
printing our money, bro. They're printing our own money. They have. You don't think they have the capability? If the Federal Reserve could print out money, and we don't even own the Federal Reserve, you don't think that the Mexicans can figure out a way to get printers and the paper and this and that and to make our money?
Our money's supposed to be high
China
tech
got
right now.
caught doing it. China
Huh?
got caught. China got caught printing our money. It was
Fucking
all
lousy
in
bastards.
order.
Yeah.
So it's you can't beat the process, especially if people say the CIA is the biggest drug dealers in the world. Why? Because they have to deal drugs in order to get the bad guys. This
Yeah.
isn't what this is, but this isn't what this is. What this is full scale war. You're going to go into this country. These people behead families, mothers, children, grandparents, this, that. They don't care. But you know what they care about? The almighty dollar. And they're going to do whatever they can to protect it.
I don't know. So, well, I mean, so we just let them fucking operate with impunity, huh?
But then, okay, smoke. So if, let's just say, your channel, you decided tomorrow you don't want to do it anymore. You don't think people will find another channel to watch?
Yeah, exactly. Of course, they're already doing it now. They
It's
don't
the
give a shit.
same thing. It's the
Yeah.
same thing. You can always look at the president. President's only an 8-year max, 4 years, 8 years. What really can a president do in that amount of time? When you have all these other people in Congress for 30, 50, 80, whatever the hell it is. It's about power. And the president doesn't hold it all. Well, because he could sign a couple of things and he knows some things. He don't know it all. You can't
Yeah.
listen. You cannot stop drugs. And Scott H. El Salvador eliminated MS-13 from there, but they're very powerful here. Just go to the
No,
Bronx.
they're not powerful here. Not
Just go to the
anymore.
Bronx. Go to Yonkers. Listen to me. If you think they're not
Still,
still around, bud,
I know they kicked them out of Long Island.
yeah, because they were outright threatening the highway patrol. They were outright threatening the
They were
cops.
killing 16-year-olds in the woods with machetes,
Yeah.
fucking stabbing them to death. Animals.
In a game. Look at the news. Every day you see these people getting arrested. They're going in, grabbing them. What were they? Oh, this guy had a life sentence in Guatemala. What the hell is he doing here? They opened up the jails like the Cubans did. And then I got Cuban in me, and I'm not ashamed to say it. You think they sent
Yeah.
the good here? Nah. You think they sent the businessmen here? You think they sent the doctors here?
They're
The
not sending
lawyers
their
here?
best, as Trump would say.
Yeah, definitely not sending their best, pal. I don't know, man. Listen, this is going to be a crazy, crazy time coming up. I'll be honest with you.
Look, all Mexico needs to do is comply. That's all. Don't give us this tough shit. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. No, you're going to fucking do it.
Yeah, but you know what? They can always play both sides of the fence.
Well, I think they're going to play a tariff war with us. You know,
Yeah,
Canada's talking that shit
exactly.
too.
Exactly. Exactly. They could do
Well,
it.
maybe we'll just make Canada the 51st state. You know, and maybe we'll take some more land from Mexico, push them down a little bit further, and you know, you want to play these games.
Listen to me. What they need to do with Mexico, since there's so much, craziness and all this other stuff, is they need to go in there with their own people and outright throw over the government. Outright take
Yeah.
over the government, make them friends with us, make them a part of the United States. We're attached, God damn it. Hawaii's not attached to us. Is Alaska attached to us? They're in the United States.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Mexico, how many I mean, there's Mexican people everywhere. What's the difference?
Yeah.
If you have good people coming here, I don't care what color, race, creed, I don't care. But you know what? They're not going to send those kind of people here. They don't. They won't. They got good lives there. They got good life. Drugs will always be able to get here. That's it. If it doesn't come from one place, if you remember 25 years ago, 30 years ago, all the pot, everybody thought most of it came from Mexico. No, most of it came from Canada. So think about that. And Canada, I couldn't even go through the Canadian border because I had a stupid open case. That was a bullshit case. They wouldn't allow me in. But you have to let drugs in. So
no, they're very strict over there.
Yeah. That's not a joke. But again, you cannot beat a country if they have people here that could cause damage. You understand? What if they sent in 25,000 commandos, and those 25,000 commandos are working at Walmart and working at this and working at that, and they're all doing the right thing, and then one day they hear that alarm, supposedly TikTok or whatever, and they get that call arms. You know what they do? They now turn into domestic terrorists. They're in our backyards.
They're already domestic terrorists over there.
But think about them being here.
They're already here killing
being
people
your
in Texas and the border towns. They run border towns over there. They're killing people, families.
Yeah.
It's happening, man. It's got to stop. I don't want them killing no more fucking Americans.
No,
We
pushing
don't have to
people
tolerate this shit, man. We're just brainwashed. We're used to this type of behavior. We're desensitized.
That's because the news wants to do that. You can't listen. See, that's why I tell you, I always watch the Mexican news. I always watch the Spanish news because they tell you the truth. The American news, you can't trust it. You know why? They're going to tell you one thing one day, something the next. They can't get the weather right. You think they could get what's happening in the world right?
Yeah, they've been fucking up with the weather a lot past few years.
They've been fucking up with a lot
Especially
of.
last summer, they fucked up my summer.
Yeah, you didn't get to go wee enough. But listen, it's something that will become worse before it becomes better. Because if we all think that this is done and we're going to be able to just run up in Mexico and do this, and then the other people are going to say, oh well, they're fighting this war, let's do this. Listen, you don't think China and Russia are ready to go? They've been making movements all over the place.
Russia ain't ready to go.
Well,
China
maybe now
might
that
be fucking
Trump's
fixing up for it. China's fixing up for it. Russia's very depleted right now. They're in no position to fuck with anybody else besides Ukraine. They're barely holding on over there.
Yeah, but think about it. Those are people who had their backs to the wall and they fought it out. Throughout history, the people that had the most to lose were the ones who won. It's just history. That's why I guess we have it.
Yeah.
Like it's the scariest thing in the world, but the worst thing in the world is uncertainty. And one day, if people get released on us like animals, let's just say, and I don't want to call any race, creed, or anything animals, but someone going and killing old people and children and women and this and that are animals.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, if you have people like that are already doing these crazy things without any leadership, maybe they were just sent here to terrorize. But what happens when the people that are strategic, the people that were military people, the people that were sent here are unleashed? How do you fight that?
You got to deal with it as it comes. They pop off. You got to have that's a
What do
police
you mean?
matter. They
Because
shoot them dead in the fucking
don't
street.
they don't want us to have guns. They don't want us to have
No,
guns.
the cops got to do it. Somebody.
I mean, yeah, the cops got to do, but what happens if there's not a cop around? What
Well,
happens
that
if
happens. I mean, that happens every day. I guess there's always a mass shooting somewhere.
do you
Some
know how
fucking
many
nut.
they never say it, but do you know how many banks were robbed on 9/11? They never say it.
I never thought about that. How
You know
many?
how many you know how many jewelry stores, banks, all
That'd be the
stuff
best
that were
time, I
robbed
guess.
on
Yeah.
9/11?
Nah, it'd be the best time. I never thought about that.
Think about that. Think about that.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
puts
Especially in Manhattan. Fuck.
yeah, think about listen to me. Back in the day, and I say this all the time, people used to do these stupid things. They'd get pulled over. They somebody would see it. They'd call. Oh, I see some guy. He's 12 blocks away. He's yelling that some guy's chasing him with a baseball bat. He's saying he's a cop. Oh, okay. They leave us and go. Look what happened
Yeah.
with Tommy Reynolds and what's his name? With Jimmy. They said some kid got shot. It's your lucky day. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
they had them right there. You know what I mean? So it's it's all a crazy thing, but you need the people that live there, us, to be involved, because if we can't protect ourselves, who's going to protect us?
Shit.
They come in my house right now. Bad idea, but they come in my house right now. Okay, it's one thing. They go in my neighbor's house. They're a little bit older. That's a problem. How do I protect them now? There's two people in there with guns. Their son's a cop, but he's fighting something that's going on in Manhattan. How do I protect his parents?
Yeah.
With a baseball bat when they got guns on them? So they just, throw rocks. Time. I mean, that's kind of like what they want you to do. They want you to be sheep.
Yeah, especially in New York. You can't even, they make you jump through hoops to fucking arm yourself, to defend yourself.
Yeah, and then you can't even do anything with it, because if you do, you're automatically you get
You
pulled
gotta
over
stand trial,
for a
boy.
speeding
Yeah.
ticket and they take it away from you.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Motherfuckers.
To be honest with you, that's not the way it's got to go.
And then they want to defund the police too.
Yeah, well, that's all stopping, but
Yeah.
stopping. I mean,
Tato.
you need what's up, Taton? Long time no see, pal. We need to get it. We need to figure it out and get it straight and get our people back involved with the community and with the law enforcement and the military. And we shouldn't
Yeah.
have secrets, and we shouldn't have, the American people should know what's going on. And if they have to go on the news one day and say, hey guys, we think it's time to arm yourself, go online, fill out these things, and you can get a personal protection thing or whatever, the world would be a lot safer place. If I
Yeah.
knew a guy was carrying a gun on his hip, I think first before I did something stupid.
Yeah. People be a lot more polite too.
Of course, of course. You think back in the Wild West, people weren't friendly. You see how many hat tippers there were back then.
Yeah.
You can't disarm the people and then expect them to be able to fight what we're allowing to happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially in this crazy ass country.
Listen, me, I got a crazy Puerto Rican friend. He's nuts. He hates everybody but Puerto Ricans. He even fights with my Cuban side. But like he's right about a lot of things, because he says Puerto Rico is a part of the United States, and Puerto Rican people are proud, and they look at everybody else as under them. Okay, but we're still all have Spanish backgrounds. So how can you say, somebody who is Ecuadorian or somebody who is Guatemalan or Costa Rican or something is lesser than anyone else? No, there could be a brain surgeon who saved this guy's mother, you know what I mean, who is Dominican or whatever the case is. So you can't judge a book by its cover. You know what I mean? You got to judge a book by what's inside of it. And if you get to the 4th page and you see that page, that book is no good, you're not going to read it anymore.
Yeah.
You just need, I feel like what they're doing to us, giving us shitty information and then not allowing us to arm ourselves properly. I think it's all just nonsense. They just want us to be ducks.
Speaking of released information, Trump's going to release the JFK files, the MLK files, and the RFK files, whatever's left of them.
Yeah, which should have been done years and years ago.
Now, some people are saying there's going to be no smoking gun there. They're not going to admit to anything really in those files.
No,
It's just
and
going
how
to be
much stuff's
bullshit,
going to
really.
be redacted? Come on. There's going to be get redacted.
It's supposed to be unredacted. Then that's not how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to, this is the shit that was redacted.
Yeah.
So we'll see, but I don't know. They're saying not to expect nothing crazy.
I agree with you, Tony, but I also feel that Putin respects Trump a lot, so I don't think he would be involved in anything with the U.S. at this moment. But China's. You know what the problem with China is? They don't have equipment that can travel far. So they'd have
they're
to
working
travel
on it.
very far to get here. They don't have the type of equipment to get here.
No, they could hit us.
I mean, they can hit us from somewhere, but they don't have, without us knowing about it, their ships can't travel that far. Look into their military. Their Navy's not that strong.
No, they're building up. They got more space, what do you call it, aircraft carriers than us already.
Yes.
They're working on more submarines. They're working on outpacing us completely. They got more ships than us.
But the technology behind what we have and the stuff, the money and the listen, we fought the fights. We went to these wars. We've done a lot of this.
Yeah.
We've learned from mistakes. We've ran NATO. We've done all this stuff. We've been involved, in almost every freaking war there was. But we learned from this stuff. Why do you think we burn and blow up things that crash? Why do you think that when that helicopter went down, when they went to go get bin Laden, why do you think they blew it up? They don't want nobody having our technology.
Yeah.
But you don't think they can get in someone's head or talk to somebody or maybe find out they have family members in Mexico and maybe they're people that are working on projects that we have? You never know. There's rats in everything. Remember that. It really is.
Yeah.
Anybody can be bribed. Well, almost anybody. And almost anybody can be turned. You put the threat of God into them, You let them fear that you're going to kill their family and stuff like that. I mean, what do you do?
Well, if China wants to fuck around, I'm pretty confident we'll, it won't be good for either country, but uh,
I'm not really worried about that as much as I am the people that are already here that are bad.
well, they want to take Taiwan, and we're not going to let that happen. So that's going to cause a fight one day.
It could, but China's also very smart. So
Yeah, I don't think they'll let it happen. I don't
they're
know.
peaceful people. I mean, I got to be
Eh,
honest. They're respectful and peaceful people, but you never know. You never know. Some
well,
of
they're
these
building up their military over there, so
they kind of have to. I mean, they were rocking with ships from the 80s.
no, they're trying to take the whole fucking ocean over there. They're
Well, you see
beefing with
what
the
Trump just did,
Philippines. They're
right?
beefing with, huh?
Trump expanded our ocean. He took parts of the ocean for oil dredging and stuff like that.
From who? That's our ocean.
Oh yeah, the ocean belongs to the fish and the sharks.
No, no, no. The whole fucking
Just like
Pacific Ocean, huh?
just like people can't build buildings a certain height. You know why? They say the birds own that height.
Oh, yeah.
They say the air is for the birds. So we could
No, because those birds they're dumb. They crash into the fucking building and die.
yes. So,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that are involved in that, but water, I don't know how you can claim water unless you make it a military line, let's say. If you cross this military line, then, it's going to cause a problem.
Yeah.
That's different. But they all went to the Red Sea for some reason.
Fucking Red Sea boy.
Yeah, Red Sea boy it is.
Did you hear Putin say that he would have never went into Ukraine and started this war if Trump was in office?
He wouldn't have. He wouldn't have.
He actually admitted that.
Because he didn't respect the dribbling idiot that was in office.
Yeah, that was a disgrace, man. I
I
can't believe
mean,
it's
come on,
over.
how bad did we look? And then
Terrible.
and Kamala Harris, every
My man.
speech that she did, she was the same one as the one before.
Yeah.
They showed like 15 different speeches, and like it was like 3 pages of the same stuff.
Be unburdened by what has been. However the fuck.
Be unburdened by what has been. Yeah.
Whatever the fuck she said.
Yeah.
She used to say that on every campaign trail, every stop. She used to come with that, be unburdened by what has been, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. And
Trying to sound intelligent as shit.
she always tried to start off with that same sentence, like, I'm just a girl with a dream or something like that.
Yes, from a small middle class family, y'all. Yeah, she ain't laughing now. They saw her shopping in the supermarket, buying bullshit with Oreos and shit with her husband. She wasn't smiling. She had the hat tucked low so nobody would recognize her.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest with you. When I talk to my black friends, whether it be from East New York or from Marlboro Project or something like that, a lot of them voted for Trump.
Oh yes, he did record numbers with African Americans, especially males. He did the best number. Oh well, the best for a Republican in what was it? I think 40 years or 50 years. And then with Hispanics, he did the best ever for a Republican.
Yeah, because look what
Yeah.
those poor people are going through. Like the kid that was working on the machine for me. Him and his brother came in under a tractor trailer. His brother died. They lost 10,000 to the cartels the first time. The second time they paid, they were able to go, but they spent $20,000 for his brother to lose his life. And he said it's unfair to people like us. He hates the new age Mexicans. Why? Because the way they came in.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a resentment there. You know what I mean? There is a resentment there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, people out there breaking the law, getting everything, and there's people out there that waited, did the right thing, you know.
Yeah, some of the hardest people, the hardest working people I know are Mexican. I mean, I'm not gonna
No, for sure.
I'm definitely not. But I also am gonna say that some of the nicest people I know are Italian, and some of the disgustingest people I know may be Italian. And maybe the same for the Spanish. You know what
When
I
are we
mean?
gonna stop this Italian on Italian crime?
It's just there's good and bad in everything, brother. It's a
Uh,
tribute.
name 3 Italian neighborhoods.
3 Italian neighborhoods now:
Yeah.
Palermo, Sicily, and
No,
Venice.
I meant in New York.
Oh, in New York? Jesus, maybe I can't even say Bay Ridge. Maybe a little bit of Bath Beach. Maybe Howard Beach, a little bit, and
I'll give
maybe
you Howard Beach, maybe.
maybe I really don't even know. Staten Island.
Well, you tell me. I've never been out to Staten Island, so I
I
don't
mean,
know.
there's still Italian people here. There's
No, but like the whole neighborhood, like, it feels
you
like,
ain't finding that. You ain't finding that no more.
nah, it's just dead, right? You
Yeah,
know
that's
why? Because they all assimilated within one generation. They don't
yep.
even speak Italian no more.
Nope.
They
Nope.
just became Americans, And that's the beauty of America. That's how it's supposed to be, boy.
But you're an American then. Like I'm an American. I was born here. I'm an American.
Yeah,
It
but there's a
doesn't
lot of
matter.
people that are born here,
What's up,
anchor
Brian?
babies,
Yeah, I mean
but
it
they
doesn't
don't speak, I don't know.
listen,
Anyway, it's whatever.
it's very it's a very good idea to learn multiple languages. I'll guarantee that. It's good to know. Do you know Barron, Trump's son, speaks like 5 languages?
I heard he since he was like 18 months old, they were teaching him how to speak Chinese.
Chinese, Spanish, Italian, Slovenian, English. Because
That
that's
kid
what
looks like he's overwhelmed, man. I don't know. When he sits there, like he's like, I don't know. He just says he's respectful, He's very, looks like a nice gentleman, good kid. But I don't know. You look at his face, it looks like he's like
he's a little off.
nervous or something. I guess he's 18. He would be nervous, but like I guess it's a lot of pressure to go up to Joe Biden and Kamala and shake their hands and say something nice.
Well,
It's a lot of pressure for a young kid. But,
his mother is priming him to take over. Like his mother
well, he's got
wants.
his own real estate business now
Yeah, I
in
mean, listen,
Florida, I think, or Georgia, or something. No, Louisiana, I think, something like
he's
that.
got all the help in the world, and you know
Yeah,
what? He seems like a really nice kid, a gentleman of a kid. Maybe a little overwhelmed by everything that's thrown in front of him, but I think
yeah.
this time around he came back and he shook hands with them, with the Bidens, with the Kamara. He did the right thing. He said hello to the people. He actually spoke. So maybe he's coming around to it. Maybe he wasn't ready for it. Maybe he was coddled his whole life. Who
What's
knows?
up, Brian? Oh, he's definitely coddled for sure, but what you gotta do? Kid's a billionaire.
Tony, you're
Well,
right. He has the bulletproof backpack that he always wears. They were just talking about that. And he does wear a Kevlar bodysuit underneath his suit.
wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, most of
That
them.
that's smart. Yeah, they
And,
tried to kill his father. So yeah,
and if you look at his wife's jackets, she's always got like a big jacket on. That jacket has ballistics in it also.
wow.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that.
they were talking about all that stuff. That's
Can
why
you imagine that
we're
poor
talking
kid,
about why
man?
he always has that book bag on. Why? Because the
Yeah.
book bag.
What a fucking yeah. I don't know. It's not a normal life, but I guess whatever. He's got it good, but then I guess you got to deal with the bullshit too
You
that
got to
goes
go,
along with it.
and then yes, exactly. There's good.
Nothing's perfect, I guess. You
No,
could
not
have it all, but you got to wear a bulletproof vest at 18 years.
yeah, yeah. But you know how many kids in the hood and stuff like that have to wear them kind of backpacks?
Yeah.
You know how
No, I
many
get it.
you
Yeah,
know how many women I know that are single mothers that went out and spent the 1900 to buy their kid that bulletproof backpack because they
yeah.
go to a school where people getting shot up all the time. Surprising.
Thank you, Danny.
Listen, this
Shouts
world.
to Skippy, Drew Ha, Augusta, Brian Bozek in the house.
The bass is heading down. Shoot.
Baron's gonna get a lot of pussy for sure.
Nah, but Tony's right. They gotta protect themselves. They really do because twice they tried to kill the guy. So,
Yeah.
twice they tried and they couldn't. And you know what that just made him? That just made him more powerful.
That's all they did was make him stronger with that shit. It backfired.
Yep. Come on, man. The guy
Now
was
he's a legend.
stand up. Yeah, you kidding me? What's up, Anthony?
Hey, Rob, how you doing, buddy?
Hey.
Hey, listen, I've totally out of commission. I got pneumonia in both fucking lungs.
You're going through what I'm going through again. I got to go tomorrow to see how the fluid is.
Oh yeah, it's fucking terrible. Yeah, I gotta go for another X-ray tomorrow. I didn't want you to think I appreciated, trying to get in touch and what we were doing, and then I didn't want you to think I ghosted you or whatever. It's
No,
just,
not at all. Not at all. I didn't think that at all.
yeah, it's just,
Everybody's sick.
I know it's weird. It's like everybody's sick, right? But it's like they're allowing everybody to get pneumonia sick. It's the weirdest thing. I just,
Yeah. Listen, and I'll tell you this right now. It's so crazy, but they got me on steroids, prednisone.
Yep.
They got me on doxycycline monohydrate, which is an antibiotic.
Yep.
They got me on this other air supra thing, which is a thing I got to spray into my lungs.
Yeah, the inhaler.
Yeah, they got me on 15 different things because they don't want me to get pneumonia again because I told them I'm not letting them drain the fluid out of my lung again.
Yeah, this is the first time I ever had it. So I just, I haven't spoken to nobody, and I'm like, oh fuck, I was just starting to speak with you, and I didn't want you to think, like I said, I respect your time. I know you're busy, and I didn't want to,
Nah, I ain't. Don't worry about it.
It was disrespectful,
I've been sick and out of work, man. I haven't been working since last week. Probably last time.
Yeah, maybe. But I just say hello to everybody out there in the chat. I seen a lot of people saying hi. It's hard to keep up. Tony Silo, Darren C4, everybody that's out there. The DL, everybody else. How's Smoke? Thanks for dropping the link. How's everything been going otherwise? Tato and everybody out there. How's everything been going for everybody?
Well, I guess everybody's just hanging in there, waiting to see what happens next.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's like it's weird. Both times I've been sick in the last month or so, they never tested me for the flu. They tested me right away for the.
Stop right there. Stop right there. My wife sends me to go to urgent care when this first happens. I fight with her over the phone, cursed her out, everything. I go to urgent care. They immediately want to send me for an x-ray. I said, oh, but what? I might have this RSV or maybe the flu. You don't want to test me for COVID? She was like, no, you're a little bit beyond that. The way you're wheezing, we think you have fluid on the lungs. They send me to get an x-ray. Then they send me to the specialist. Specialist says to me, did they test you for the flu? I said, they didn't test me for nothing.
Right.
They just sent me for a lung x-ray. So I said to my wife later that night, she said, what came back? The flu, anything? I said, Dan, they didn't test me for nothing. Yeah. She said, what do you mean? I said, they didn't test. All they said was you have right now pneumonia, but not as bad as you did. There's not a lot of fluid, there's just a lot of inflammation.
Right.
And why? Okay, but why didn't they test me for the flu? That's what I wanted.
That isn't it? Didn't it make you? It's like what's the conspiracy this year? I'm not that guy, but I know you're a smart dude, street smart, regular smart, and you're thinking just like I'm thinking here. What's the thing for this year? And it's the tail end of that administration, right? So whatever is in play now is still a part of the previous people. So
yeah, but think about it. We both went to the doctor. I would say in the last week. No, I've been
yeah.
Okay, neither one of us got tested for the flu, but we have flu-like symptoms. Why not?
Right. Exactly. And right away, a chest X-ray. You get the chest X-ray.
Yeah, I had to go for this. The third one I'll be going for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then so she says to me, actually, after I get the chest X-ray, I'm like, I don't like the, because the technician who's not supposed to tell you, she goes, I'll tell you right now. It was a girl. She was nice. She goes, I'll tell you right now. I can hear it because you got pneumonia. And I said, all right. So I don't like sign this. So what do? I get my share. I'm out the fucking door because I know I'm going upstairs and they're checking me in, right?
Yeah.
So the doctor calls me. She goes, where are you? I said, I'm home. She goes, why'd you leave? We were going to send you upstairs and in Mitchell. I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That's
That's a
why
good.
I'm home. I'm home. I'll get just as much help, by myself. I'm by myself, whatever. I don't care. If I need something, I'll be honest with you. I'm weak as a motherfucker, man. I mean, I'd be afraid to fight fucking fucking Lee Cole right now.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
telling
not that. Maybe not that.
you. You walk a couple of steps or whatever like that.
Oh,
You get dizzy. You get.
dizzy, and the sounds when you lay down. It's I was filming something, like filming, taking a video of another video. So then I play it back and I'm like, what the fuck is that sound? That's me. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a lot better today, but it was like, I'm like, Jesus.
Listen to me. I don't even have to do all that. Listen to this.
Are you ready?
And that's after doing the pump. And they give you that nasty, right? They give you that nasty cough medicine that I vomit. Every time I drink it, I
You
vomit.
know what, Rob? It was so bad. They gave it to me in a pill form. It looks like a little, garlic pill almost. But cause right, the other was whatever that was, make me want to throw up. So I forget the name of it. If you want to shoot a screenshot, I'll send it to you. But I'll tell you what, at bedtime, at least I can, because that was the worst. At bedtime, I start going into a fucking spasm.
Yeah, that's the
You
bad
know?
part. At
Yeah,
night
it's
time.
fucking. Yeah, so that pill helps. And that other one, I'm like, I why am I want to throw up? It's that fucking disgusting. It was like
And it's
drinking fucking.
yeah, I got a swig out of it. Like I think she might have put it somewhere. I don't know where the hell she put it, but it was like it's disgusting. It
Yeah.
just it's like cherry garbage.
Yeah.
Are you vaping, boy?
Cherry Staten Island.
Oh, here it is. It's in the refrigerator. It's promethazine. Isn't that the lean shit? I
Promethazine.
ain't
Oh
drinking
shit!
that.
Is that
You thinking
lean?
that Michael Jackson shit?
I don't know. What's
Hey, wait.
promethazine? Who knows?
Does it say controlled substance on it?
No.
No, that's not the lean then. The
I
lean
hope
has
not.
no. The
You sipping
lean
on that
has
scissor, boy?
No, I
that
only
has
it once.
it has what do you call it in it?
It says DM
Hydrocodone.
zero.
The lean shit is the hydrocodone. Hydrocodone. It's like in the liquid form.
Pill popping, boy.
But I've heard promethazine before, and I
Yeah.
didn't know what it was.
Yeah. Maybe it comes in different flavor. I don't know.
I don't know, but it doesn't say no narcotic crap on it. So
Yeah. But you know what? It's like
I ain't drinking it anyway.
so many fucking people. It's like, wait a minute. You got it. You got the fucking you got it too. You too. It's like everybody you talk to.
Four
It's like
people
crazy.
at my job have it.
Yeah. It's nuts. I mean, my two cousins got it. It's just like everywhere. It's crazy,
Fucking
man.
fun, boy.
But yet they don't test you for nothing no more.
No.
They used
Yeah.
to test you right away for COVID. They used to test you right away for everything. Now they don't test you for nothing. Oh, your lungs sound bad? Go get an X-ray.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, and the shit that comes out of you, it looks like fucking
yeah.
octopuses, sea urchins.
Yeah. Especially the first couple of days they put you on the antibiotic and on the prednisone.
Yeah.
You like start to cough it up in the morning or at night or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just horrible.
Yeah.
I can't even smoke cigarette.
I was gonna say, yeah, you smoke, right? So it's got to. Hey,
I smoke and I got asthma and I'm constantly screaming.
And you got
You vaping, boy? You do the vape too, boy?
Oh no, I don't. That's what I would never do. Water vape. I would never.
That gives you popcorn lung, boy.
Vape stuff or anything like that. No,
because maybe I know it ain't easy. I believe me, I know, but maybe you use this maybe to let it go if you can. Maybe I know. Easier said than done. I know with the smoking, it's not easy. But
but you know what? I've quit before for 20 years. I could quit again.
Oh wow, 20 years.
Yeah, I quit for 20 years.
God bless.
But it's what's up? Another fat ball Italian.
Oh,
fat ball Italian, boy. Thank you, Taton.
Yeah. So
who prescribed the medicine, Dr. Fauci?
No, Dr. Billy Boom Box.
I'm telling you, these doctors, and everything is the rapid med now. And they're like, oh, if we see fluid on your lungs, we're sending you to a place where you can go right upstairs and, admit yourself if they see
Yeah.
whatever. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I go there, I take the thing. The lady's like,
Fucking-
yeah, wait in the hallway. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll wait in the hallway. Pew.
I mean, same way with me. Same thing. Marta Fowler, have a great day. God bless. Danny Green, how's it going? I'm telling you, Rob, soon as she gave me that little bit of information, I said, that's it. If this is my time to go, because if
Yeah.
they get me upstairs, it's gonna be hard. Not that I couldn't, but I don't want to go through the hassle.
Yeah, but if
So
I'm dehydrated, I'd rather go to one of those places where they stick the IVs in you and just get it done there. Give me the
right,
vitamin
yeah,
K, whatever it is, the vitamin D, all that stuff.
yeah,
Rejuvenate me and let me roll. You know what I mean?
exactly. I don't want to sit in a fucking hospital loaded with germs. God forbid. I mean,
It's sicker in the hospital.
yeah, fuck that. Tony Silo, what's up? Skippy, what's up? I mean, yeah, you get it right, exactly. How many people you heard go in the hospital and next thing you know they're even sicker than they were before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't even want to mention his name, but a guy who just got out, he wound up getting very, very sick and wound up in the hospital. He was in there. They let him out because of his age and this and that. And now he's in the hospital on a ventilator.
Yeah,
Wow.
So,
that's terrible. Imagine that.
like, I don't know.
Darren C4. What's happening, buddy? What were you guys talking about Italian neighborhoods before?
Yeah, fine. Where's one?
I'll give you one, and Frankie will agree 100%.
Can't be a 4-block radius either.
No, no, no. I'm going to give you no. I'll give you out of the town is 7 square miles. I'll give you half the town, Glen Cove.
Okay.
Glen Cove. Out here
That's
on
Long
Glen Cove.
Island.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking anyway though. Oh,
No,
what you got to be in the boroughs?
it's got to be in the hood. Yeah, it's got to be.
Oh, okay, my mistake. Okay, because you got 4 active social clubs here. You got a bunch of very active people here. But okay, I didn't know we were
Yeah,
talking.
but you do here too. The only thing is now it's out in the open because it's like there's like 4 of them and that's it. You know what I mean?
Right, right. And the Barney Fife knucklehead cops out here. No disrespect, they're not really they're not looking for that. They're looking to catch the kids drinking on the weekends or
Yeah,
whatever.
let me explain something to you. The guys these days now are all in construction, and I'll be honest with you, it's all legitimate construction because they can make money that way, and everybody's doing it. Who's paving? Who's doing trucking? Who's doing concrete? Who's doing this? And they're all doing it the right way. Look at any one of these big guys. Guaranteed, there's a construction company very close to him.
Sure. I mean, really, where and then I see.
Yes, Tony. Yes, I just was down there this last week.
You know who's coming back in a big way on Long Island? Just bought what the biggest trash hauler out here, Rob? Waste
Who?
Management. Waste Management.
Oh yeah, I heard they're back.
They bought the biggest company on Long Island, from Montauk to the Queens line. These guys
Wow.
got about 150 roll-offs, maybe 150 packers, maybe 10 or 15 transfer stations.
You know what kind of
And
money you're talking?
bro, this was a company that ran, Rob. We can't make money picking up trash in New York. We can't deal with it. There's too many intricacies. They sold the company that's buying them. They sold out to them years ago for pennies on the dollar. Now
Right.
they're buying them. It's crazy. You want to talk about? And when I heard that they were coming back, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I thought maybe they just were buying a couple transfer stations. In fact, I think they still always had the one down underneath the Kosciuszko.
That's
Down
always been theirs, yeah.
yeah. I think they take trees and shit like that.
Yeah, a friend of mine
maybe
deals with them.
maybe cardboard. Maybe who's down there? Independence. Matt Independence is down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
What I mean. So yeah. So other than that, but no, they bought trucking and everything. So I mean, I guess change of heart. I guess now they figure they can do it. So I mean, I don't know.
Now's the time. I mean, everybody's doing. It's crazy. If building and all the restoration and everything goes away, everybody's gonna have a problem.
Yeah, and well, I think it's either going to be a boom, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be, uh, because if you had to go through another 4 years of the tree huggers rules and regulations, and all right, we're not going to do any gas pipes that are in the ground. We're not doing any more uh, reclamation on that. We're
Right.
not putting any the neighborhoods that don't have gas. We're not giving them gas. We want to be done with gas in New York State by 2035. I mean, you think about what you're doing. I mean, you're crippling, and that was the in part of the industry, the utilities that made the engineers and the teamsters and the laborers work in the winter months because
Right.
you could do that kind of work because you weren't doing final you were doing temporary work. You weren't doing final paving or nothing like that. You were going to come back in the springtime, mill the road and do it correct. But
Right.
um, if they, it's people don't realize everybody wants to save the environment. God bless. Everybody does, right? You don't want to ruin the earth,
No.
but I mean, perfect example. Look at California. What you want to save some fish? You want to do, limit the way the water is flows and not naturally. Well, now look what you got. You got billions of dollars of worth of homes that are burnt and destroyed. Okay, that how are you going to rebuild them? Who's going to afford that? You couldn't rebuild those homes. You know, the Esther. Oh, it's 150 million or a billion, whatever it was, to rebuild along the Pacific Coast Highway. You better fucking quadruple that because um, they say to do any kind of work in Los Angeles, you got to get uh, uh, a permit to get a permit to get a permit to get a permit to get the permit to look at the permit. You know what I mean? And that's what Trump called. Trump called them out on that at that press conference yesterday. He's like, this guy wants to go clean his house now. Why does he have to come down and get a permit from you to clean his own property? Let him start cleaning it. It's crazy.
These people want to get to work, he said. Let them get to work.
Yeah.
Want to
Yeah,
start
right.
working in the houses. What, you want them to live outside?
Yeah. What? So they got to come down, wait on a line for 3 days for you to get a permit that says that they can start sweeping up and cleaning up the shit in their yard? What are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's all bullshit. That's all bullshit.
Yeah. Well, you know what makes me laugh? It does make me laugh. It's terrible. All these people, right? That swore by the far left liberal agenda, right? Now, unfortunately, they lost homes, you know, everything they had in some cases. Because why? You wanted to go be a part of a movement and hate a guy because why? The orange man, the guy with that treated women wrong. You know what I mean? The orange man, this guy, all the names they had for him, right? and the country flourished with him. Whatever. It is.
Well, let's see what happens now.
Well, listen, they're throwing people out, right? You see that?
They gotta. What do you mean? You gotta.
Of course they do. Listen, get rid of the criminals out of here. Did you see that one guy from Haiti? Fuck you, Trump. I'm not going back. Did you see that video?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you. Oh yeah, you're going back, motherfucker. You're going back.
And you're gonna go back the hard way if you don't listen up.
And you see the way they're going back on C-130s, bro. They're not going back in seats.
No.
They're going back. You open up the back of the plane, you sit on the floor, you strap in, and that's it.
Yeah.
Fuck them. I love it. But
Fuck
I
the
just wanted to
Delta
check
smelt.
in with you guys, man. Yeah. What are they called? Smoke? What kind of fish are those?
Delta smelt shit.
Yeah. How about you
What's
let them
that?
go? That's the fish that they were protecting.
Smelt?
Yeah, smelt or something they were called.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing that smelt.
Me either. Did you see that? How Trump made what's his face stand out there and wait?
Who?
Trump made Gavin Newsom, like Air Force One landed, right? And like 15 minutes or more, he just made Newsom stand out there before they popped the door and came down the walkway.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep. And
I
let's
can't
face it,
stand that guy.
you know damn well he told Newsom, "Hey, listen, we're gonna help you. We're gonna help your people. But guess what? You're gonna do as you're told." Just like he told Mayor Adams, right? You get down here and you get to this thing, and Adams jumped.
He had
How
no
high?
choice. He
How
had no
high?
choice.
Yep. Yeah, because he knows
A
what's
lot
gonna.
of people don't. A lot of people don't like Adams.
Now listen, he jammed himself up in a hurry, and he knows if he does right by Trump, at least he's got a shot.
Let me ask you a
Otherwise,
question. How come they didn't make such a big deal about his payoff to the woman that he
yeah.
slept with from his office?
Uh-huh.
They didn't make a big deal about that.
No,
Why?
no, of course not. Nope, exactly.
You
You
know,
know,
why not?
that Letitia James, she should be. They should start investigating her. Okay, I mean, really,
Yeah.
because you know.
Oh, they will.
And look at what's the faces.
You ain't kidding, Drew.
Yeah, the last mayor of New York. The fuck, I can't even remember his
Well,
name.
I'm a little biased by that. I'm kind of close to somebody he doesn't like too much. Sorry.
Who's that?
He said Sliwa.
Wow,
Curtis.
hey, you know what? Well, you know what? Well, that's
My best friend and him don't get along too
That's
well.
a phone conversation, all right, Rob?
Yeah.
How about we leave that for the telephone?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The last what's his face? The last mayor we had, his
De
wife,
Blasio.
De Blasio. Yeah, his wife embezzled a lot of money that no one has even asked a question about. Okay, I mean, like $500 million, and no one's even asked a question about, hey, where did that money go? I mean, it's just crazy. How money. I mean,
Disappears.
yeah, and Rob, we're not talking about 100, 2, 3, 4, 500,000. You're talking
Trillion.
about hundreds of
Yeah.
millions of dollars.
Now you're talking about trillions. We can't
Bro,
even see the numbers.
how do we get our hands on just a little bit of that? Just a little bit, right? Can we do that or no?
George Singh just said 850 million.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say
No, right?
almost a bill. But bro, how do we get a taste of that, Rob? Come on, how?
We don't. We don't.
And
You know
that's,
why we don't?
We should have went into politics.
White House or anything like that, and we'll never will be.
that's
No,
right.
become a politician.
That's right.
You got the best shot there, Smokey.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and we'll be your
I don't even
security
have a suit.
detail.
I gotta get a suit
We'll
first.
get you one. Don't worry about
Because
it.
I got a beautiful that I still got, but it's about 20 years old, so it don't fit me. But I'm gonna tell you, it's a beautiful custom-made suit, a nice blue. It'll look great on you. Trust me. It's perfect.
That'll be your inauguration
Yeah,
soon.
try. Hey, with Rob Jean and me walking you down on either side, and
It'd be a
then
beautiful inauguration.
Rob,
You
Beautiful.
hire me for Secret Service. That's about it.
that's it. Hey,
I'll
Rob,
be quiet.
Put the glasses on you. Yeah, you walk
Yeah.
around with those glasses.
jet
And
black
the
glasses.
fake arm.
Those shades.
Yep. And that's gonna be his slogan.
And you could be his VP.
Make New York City great again.
I don't know if maybe I could be, as long as they don't dig in closets, we'll be okay. Hey, listen, the Gunsmoke campaign. Trust
No, we're gonna
us.
clean up this city. We're gonna clean it up from top to
No,
bottom.
we're not gonna clean up this city. We're gonna make the city dirty again. Trust us.
No. We're taking away those fucking bike lanes. That's the first order of business.
Exactly.
We're giving people back their parking.
Trust us. I love you.
No,
Rob.
get rid of all the sharks. We can't.
Yeah, Rob. How about the three of us, right? All three of us with a big banner behind us that says "Trust us." All three of us with jet black wraparound sunglasses on, with big smiles on our face, pointing our fingers. Trust us.
Yeah.
Smoke. You got to make a meme of that. Come on. There's your meme.
I'll
That's
show
it.
you a fucking meme.
Trust us.
Boy.
You fucking meme boy.
Trust us. Trust us. In 2020, what is it? What's the next one? 24, 28, I guess, right? Trust us.
Oh,
in
that's the
20
next. Yeah.
We can open up a place. Trust Us Lounge.
Yeah, the trust.
Trust us loud.
And be our
Trust
place.
us. The trust us.
Yeah.
Rob, you're rolling them out today, bro.
The trust us method.
The trust.
Gemini method.
The
I don't know
trust
about
us.
that. No comment.
No,
Wrap a
listen.
towel around your head, boy.
It's just the name. That's all it is. The trust us.
Yeah, we gotta put the machines in there. Gotta put the jukebox in there. The fucking Joker pokers
That's
in the
it.
back.
There you go. Now
Sure.
you're cooking.
That's right.
Now you're cooking with Crisco.
Not,
Get
yep.
the shy running.
Of course, we got to get a little taste of that. I mean,
Get your
we
shy running right.
we need someone. We need someone that can cook. That like today. Forget it. The pot would be on early in the morning. We'd be going by all day, dipping the Italian bread in, right? A little dip.
Cappuccino boy.
How much onions did you put in there, Paul?
I put 2 fucking onions in there.
I don't know. It's just an aristocrat.
Oh, sex has a suit for me. Nice.
That's too funny, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
you always lived in LI or no?
No, originally when I was real young, my first 6 years, 8th and Avenue B, Lower East Side, and then out to here, yeah, just before I was 10. So yeah, for the most part out here, yeah.
It's nice over there.
I do that titty shows that come back to haunt me.
Yeah, and it's
Can't run for politics now.
and that for some
Can't
reason
run for me.
that I'll talk to you on the phone. I'll talk to you. Just this one area. It's really strange. It's just for whatever reason, but it is what it is. But and that was for no reason.
Like that everywhere, Aunt. There's it's
Yeah.
not secret. You think people don't know about it. Crazy.
No, but yeah, no, you're right, 100%. But for yeah, but it's either like they said, either when they left, they either went to Long Island or Staten Island, right?
Yeah.
Staten, Long Island, pretty much.
Or
I think.
Jersey.
Or the Jersey.
But I'll be honest, and I talked to Smoke about this too. Some people have been coming up with some doozies on some of their shows. I'm not going to mention names, but holy crap, they are either trying to twist the needle to go a different direction, or somebody's in their ear giving them bad information.
It's almost it's almost to me like, watch this. I'm gonna give this guy. It's like somebody is purposely given information they know is pure bullshit, right?
Yep.
But the guy keeps posting it, so it's like, watch this. I'm gonna give him a good one today, and
Yeah.
he puts it out there, and these guys are just laughing their asses
Wait,
off.
Smoke, didn't you hear from a certain someone that's how that was going down?
What?
Exactly what Anthony just said.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, what else is new? Yeah, Dan, tell him again.
Well, tell me again.
All right, are you done eating your Funyuns or
I'm listening. No, I was reading the chat.
Funyun boy? What I was saying was, it's almost like somebody knows that whenever they give Scott, I mean, this certain someone this information, that they almost they know. Obviously, it's a lie, but he's just so quick and willing to put it out there because it's like, breaking news, that he just puts it out there and doesn't care, and they just keep feeding him. Oh, watch this one. I'm going to give him a good one today. So and so was dug up yesterday, and they found out he wasn't there. You know what I mean? They just keep posting him, giving him bullshit, and he's just like, I got to post that.
And what did you say at the end? That they were sitting back and what?
What?
Laughing at him.
Laughing his ass. Right.
Oh, didn't I tell you that? Smoke. Didn't I
Laughing
tell
his
you a
ass.
story like that recently?
Yeah.
About people getting fed information, putting it out there, and it seemed like they were trying to put people in a certain direction.
Yeah.
He's not. Hey, Rob. He's
Got
not
somebody
listening.
else thinking the same way, and Mr. Silo also.
Rob, he's not listening to us right now.
Nah,
No, I'm listening. I heard what the fuck he said. I'm listening.
He's not. He's not. It's all right.
It's all right. It's all right.
No, there's guys up there fucking around. Or,
Listen,
they're playing
there's
little
guys
pranks.
in these chats. There's guys in certain chats. There's guys in this.
They don't watch my show.
They know who's saying what and doing what, and people think that, oh, since this guy is someone and I know for a fact he's someone. He just told me this. It's got to be true. Well, you think maybe that someone might be trying to put you in a direction that they want you to go into and keep it away from other things? Come on.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because they're feeding the bullshit to cover up the real facts, boy.
Yep, or to put it in a different direction.
Yeah, it's you know, but it's. I mean, sometimes it's.
And it ain't only him, man.
No. I was breaking balls, and after I said it, I felt bad that I did do that because.
No, he's definitely one of them. I could care less.
Without a doubt. Yeah, wait a minute. Fat Paul's Italian. Stacks has the suit for you for your inauguration. Fat Paul's Italian. Fucking kills him. Yeah, he's gonna have the suit for you for your inauguration day.
Yes, kind parts. I have seen that before. A couple of people I know have used that technology.
They got some wood cutting technology too now. Like they could just build homes like with blocks and shit. I don't know, like they connect and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A friend of mine just built a log house in freaking PA somewhere. I forgot what part of PA, but he built a sick cabin, and on the inside it looks like a regular house. And the outside looks like a wood cabin. Cost him $250,000, but it's awesome.
That's not bad.
God bless him.
Awesome.
Must be nice to have a cabin, huh?
Yeah, he needs it.
Must be nice to have a cabinet.
He doesn't do well with people, so he'd rather be out there with animals.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah,
He's more of an animal lover.
God bless him.
Yeah.
If he's an animal lover, he's good with me.
Yeah, but people he's not too fond of.
Let's see, what the fuck is this Chinese lady doing here? This fucking woman's up to something.
She's up to.
I'm watching her right now. I'm telling you, she's gonna steal something from this.
Yeah, your pockets. You better keep your hands in your pockets.
Yeah.
Better mind your business, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, like when the fucking aqueduct first came out, and then you got the card, you got to stick the card in to get the credits. I guess it's still that way. They go around with that. Oh, I mean, I don't know. And you turn your back for a minute, they shove the card in, and they grab all your credits. Yeah. So I mean, they used to run that one for a while. I mean, can anybody explain to me why you can't have a live dealer at a casino here in New York State? I mean, you could have gambling, right? Why are you not allowed to have a real dealer to deal
exactly,
cards?
Tony. Sorry about that, Ann, but Tony's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was saying.
What was that? What was he saying?
It's on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
Frankie boy.
Frankie knows. What's up, Frankie?
Bernstein's telling the truth, boy.
Yeah.
Skinny Joey's going to return to Philly in all his glory, back to his kingdom, to reclaim his throne.
This Skinny Joey,
a hurricane of a man,
Dominic,
typhoon of swagger.
Dominic Sicali war, huh?
Yeah, that guy. I don't. No, not Sicali. Who's the other one? That his grandparents came to him in the sleep.
Tavernese.
Oh, Tavernese.
What the hell is that about, man?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, Rob, do you remember Dominic from years ago? I mean,
I didn't. No, I didn't. I know
again. Not like I know anything, but I just remember of hearing of him as being a pretty squared away guy back then.
I knew Vinny for a long time, man. I knew, a lot of those guys a long time, and I don't remember him.
Yeah, and I told you, so John, he went to high school with my cousin. They went to Franklin Lane,
right?
And he used to wear you listen to this, Rob. You'll love it. He used to wear a wise guy suit. 4-inch pointed lapels, maid suit. He used to wear that to high school. Can you imagine that? Being 17, 18 years old, walking around wearing a suit.
Oh,
You know,
that's a tough one, Drew. How you know where I'm gonna go with that one?
you know.
But I
Back
had a
out
lot
with
of
your
friends on
boy.
Knickerbocker too, so I don't know. I don't know. I had well, I was from Bath, had friends over there, so I don't know. There was some wackadoos on both sides. I guess you could say.
Brooklyn was filled with them. I was
Oh,
just reading about East New York. They called it the killing fields, and how bad fucking East New York was, or
yeah,
still
East
is.
New York. I mean, I'm there at 5 in the morning, sometimes 4 in the morning. I'm in the bad parts too. I'm not in I'm off of Pennsylvania Avenue. I'm on Louisiana. I'm on Malta. I'm there. I'm in the heart of it, and they don't mess with us.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of them there, so I don't know.
What street you talking about? Knickerbocker or Bath?
Yeah, well, they were saying in the heyday, which one was. I mean,
Oh,
we never really beefed with the kids over there. We mainly beefed with kids that were closer to us, but it was concentrated over there. You had some heavy monsters, in Bath Beach and
well,
Bensonhurst.
yeah, yeah. And the other thing, well, they're talking about Knickerbocker, but by that time, Knickerbocker, I think, pretty much it was gentrified. No, Rob. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. I
these
mean,
guys had gone up to Ridgewood by that point. I
when
think.
we built Johnson Avenue, Kings on Johnson, it was pretty bad over there. But I used to go to my friend's cafe over there all the time, and they had crew. They had a good, a solid crew or whatever the case was. But Bath was like every block there was
Right.
heavy hitter.
That's what I. That's the point I was getting at. So you had Kings down on Johnson. Who else was down on there? There was another guy. Uh,
Empire. You had Alpine. You
Alpine
had
is the one I was thinking of.
yeah.
Alpine, and then you had the big garbage guy in the middle there.
Yep, and the lumberyard, mall or
Yeah,
whatever it was, that big lumberyard.
Jeez, Myron.
Yeah,
Was that
Myron. Yeah, Myron Lumber was there.
yeah, Joey Myron? Yeah, he used to pal around with Castellano. But then
Yes,
you had Manzione was there too, no? Mac.
yes,
You had
yes.
Manzione. You had uh
Oh, Rapid.
Rapid. Yeah.
Rapid was right there. Yeah,
There's that whole area. There was loaded.
yeah.
Um.
It was a good spot to have, but the best spot to have a plant was where Lage was.
Oh,
Not
down
Lage, Nikon. It was
on
down in what do you call it? That area. You could hit the
Gowanus.
city, you could hit anywhere.
What, down by the Gowanus? That side
Yeah.
or
What is it called?
Red Hook?
No, it's in Long Island City,
Um.
27th Street.
Oh yeah, because you had the water access still. No, no.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
everything was over
yeah.
there. I mean, that's
Oh, the,
SRM owns it now, but
yeah. Who? Wait. Yeah. Who? I remember the dump trailers parked over there. Fuck. I can't remember the name. Just where the yeah. I remember the place you were talking about.
there was a lot of spots over there. But
Yeah.
if you want to go concrete wise, yeah, that was big concrete. If you want to go the other way, I mean, there was a couple of places over there, of social clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there was one on Grand Street, one on Graham Avenue. There was two on what was that other little street over there? Not off Johnson. I forgot what it was called. But there was a bunch of social clubs over there. You had a lot of them. But if you went to Bensonhurst and stuff like that, I think you had a little bit more.
I would say so. I would. Not that I'm a knowledge of it, but just by the area itself. That whole area was really Bensonhurst wasn't as industrialized
I mean,
as
think about it. And we stayed on Bay 23rd in Bath. The precinct was on Bay 22nd in Bath.
right.
It was a cool freaking 50 people that hung out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
So, we stayed more. I mean, me and my friends stayed mostly on Bay 14th and stuff like that. But,
Right.
Bay 23rd, all that was all safe haven for us. from Bay
Right.
50th, let's say, to where we were, Bay 7th, Bay 8th, like that. But bad, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
all along
Yeah.
bad. Everybody knew everybody.
Yeah. Otherwise, you had. Yeah. I mean,
Once you
then on
got
the
off that and went to 13th, 15th, 11th, stuff like that, then it started getting a little hairy for them, not us. We didn't care.
right. I mean, then you had the different neighborhoods. You had, uh, you know, Bay Parkway. You had so many different crews, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
and you didn't have just one family on Bath. You had of
right.
all 5 families had a club on
Yeah.
Bath.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, Larry Mazzo owned Rack 'em Up. Spiro had a
Yeah.
club there. You know,
Yeah.
Tommy had a club there. The Sonny. A lot of people had clubs there. So there
What's
was social clubs all over the place.
what's the name? And it's still there, Robin. It's escaping me right now. Where you could go, they still have all the old school tracksuits and shit. Um, right there. I think it's on maybe still. Is it Stillwell?
Are you talking about Kings Highway?
No, no, no. Just up the street from the
Yes,
where
Frank.
the L comes where the L comes in on 86th Street.
By Stillwell?
Yeah, by Stillwell. There's a what the fuck is the name of that? You could buy. They got all the old school fucking tracksuits and
Oh, the garage?
the garage. Thank you. I
Yeah,
couldn't
there you
remember
go.
the name of it.
The
Yeah,
garage
yeah,
clothing, yeah.
yeah. And then there's that one little neighborhood up there that's got the concrete pillars that are painted the Italian colors. They
Oh,
they
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
neighborhood
yeah.
they say they took the neighborhood back. You know the
Yeah.
one I'm talking about?
Yeah, meanwhile, it's owned by Albanians.
I did. I'm ashamed to say, I I did go down to Dyker this year because um I forgot whatever. I went down to Dyker this year, and
Yeah.
it's just it's hardly anything now.
Nah.
There's a few houses. I mean, you want to talk about homes? I forget the picture of this one house on this one block. And I seen the old guy too with
I
the
know you're
cane.
talking. I know the
He,
house you're talking
yeah,
about.
it's got the marble. It's on the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I see the old guy with the cane. He's going about his business to go in the back of the house.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, God bless you. Look at
You know,
this.
you
Look
know
at
how much
this
money that
house.
guy has?
Cause what
You
is
know
that? What's
you know how
that?
old that money is? Do you know how
Oh
many?
my God.
His father owned that house, and that guy's got to be in his 70s.
That house was paid with uh $500 and $1,000 bills.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. 100%.
I mean, I've never seen. You want to talk about absolutely beautiful? I mean, I couldn't even imagine the layout of that house, Rob. And
Oh,
I know you
forget
know
it.
the exact place I'm talking about. And I
It's
could
on
not
it's on
imagine.
the corner of 11th.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah.
It's
I've been in the
tremendous.
house. He has a pool in the basement. I've been in that house. So,
Oh my
11 years ago, he redid the downstairs. 12 years ago, he redid the downstairs, and we did the concrete.
right.
And we were outright backing the trucks into his garage and pumping it down into his basement. And he said, "You want to come see what I'm doing?" I said, "I would love to." And he had a wine cellar down there. He had a pool down there, and he had a cigar room down there. And a lot of people do there. A lot of people.
Bless him, man. You want to talk when you talk about living. Some people think, "Oh, you're living." You're not living. Let me show you what living is. Come here.
Yeah.
That is living. You know what I mean?
And
For
that
God,
house, there's not even a price you could put on that house because it's probably the most expensive house over there.
I was gonna say, what place? Where do you start? And at night, he's probably from the upper floors has a great shot of the bridge in the city, right?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
God.
And then if you got to remember, that's like a hillish area, so
Yep. It's just
you're up there.
yes. Yep. Hey, where's
You know,
Funyun Head? What is he sleeping? Funyun Head. Look,
he's
where's
there.
Funyun Head?
Probably using the Pushkadoo.
The Pishka deal.
Yeah. But I tell you, it's all changed. Even Manhattan, like Manhattan's very you go one block, it's a mass drug addicts everywhere. The next block,
Right.
bunch of kids going in bars and clubs, and You know, like I don't know. I don't even like going to Manhattan really too much anymore.
Nah, there is just this for what? I
I'd
mean,
rather go to Jersey.
right. If you know, if I want to slip in downtown maybe just to go to a place I want to go to, in and out, downtown and
Yeah.
out. That's it. You know, I'm not going across town. I'm not coming in out. I'm done, and that's it.
Listen,
And
I went. I told you I went to Del Fresco's last month, and I really wanted to shoot myself because you know where that place is. It's
yeah,
right there, the Barclays, not the Barclays, Madison Square Garden over there, whatever
sure,
it is.
yeah, yeah.
So it was like parking over there.
Forest Central.
You could go to Red Bank and spend $1,000 on a meal, so you don't have to go to Manhattan.
Right. I mean, and even on Mulberry, there's a couple, very few
I'll
that
only
is
eat at
still the
one
same.
place. I'm over there. No, not
Which one do you
the,
like? Which
the little place that's always been there with the P. Patriana, I think it is. I
yeah,
know them. They're from the old country. They're good
right.
people. Yeah.
There's
But
it,
they're not going nowhere. They own the building, so they're never leaving.
uh begins with a C. Could it be Campania?
Campagna.
That the old, that is that the one the old couple owns?
Campagna is a guy
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. That's not the one because the one I'm talking about. Oh, you know, I know what it is. I keep confusing that with there's one on Upper Avenue in the Bronx, across the street from Patsy's, and
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
got the backyard patio is like built into like the wall is like the bedrock. Like it's got an outside patio there that they they cover it up. You could eat out there in the winter. It's not so bad. But if
Well,
for some reason I keep confusing that with Campanias in Bay Ridge.
that's
It's
how
just
Two Toms was too. You eat in the backyard of Two Toms too. Did you ever eat
right.
there?
No, 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 no.
Two Toms was great.
Yeah. But even Arthur Avenue, I mean that place I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, Patsy's it's all right. I mean, it's just
I
what?
was never a big fan of Patsy's.
Nah, it's even like Don Pepe's out here. When I want that style, sauce, I'm in
Yeah,
the mood
they
for
got
it.
good food down Pepe.
Yeah. Same with well, actually, I haven't been to maybe I have been to Parkside once or twice since Tony passed, but it is what it is.
But there's a lot of good places to eat in Long Island.
Yeah, you know, Casabella, the family, um, Mike Sabella's son opened the place out right out here in Oceanside, and he's
Right.
only got like eight tables, and he's been in business since actually before COVID, and he's still in business. And
Wow.
you go in there, they treat you like they've known you 100 years, and it's a small place, very good food, and it's direct family, from the original Casabella.
Right.
So the problem is these places on Mulberry Street, they go out of business, but the name stays. So a lot of people think, oh, you're getting just because the name's the same, you're not getting that same food.
Right.
The chef is gone or whatever, and then that's that. So and
Well,
it's,
it all depends on the chef too, or the
yeah,
pizza maker, or you know what I mean.
exactly.
You, you
Once you lose that chef, the place is done.
that's
Done.
why chefs get paid a fortune.
Yeah, I mean, because they make or break the spot. Once chef so and so, chef so and so is at Gunsmoke's restaurant. Oh, that's it. You won't be able to get a table there.
Right. Well, that's
It's
what happens with a lot of places. Like there's like they how do you say it? Like they're good for a while, and then they get the name and everything else, and then they don't want to pay the chef as much anymore,
of course
and then it starts to go downhill. You know what I mean?
they find that the hard way.
Yeah, like I like Osteria still in Brooklyn. They got good food.
Yeah, yeah.
So I go there once in a while.
I mean,
Um,
as far as the steakhouses, there's a couple, the old fashioned ones, in the city. I mean, the
Oh
Homestead
yeah,
was always good. I mean,
I like
um,
Old Homestead's my favorite.
yeah. How about remember Ponte? Uh,
Yeah,
what was that? Ponte?
Ponty's.
Yeah, all the way
Yeah,
down.
they had the Angry Lobster. That was the best thing they
Yeah.
had.
It was that they had the upstairs and downstairs there too, right, Rob?
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah. And yeah, you could catch on any given night there. Joe Torre might be there one night. Uh,
yeah.
this guy, you know what I mean? That guy,
You
you
ever
know.
go to Grata di Fuco, I think it's called in Long Beach.
Wait, all the way at Atlantic Beach, all the way down the end.
Yeah, it's in Long Beach, I think. It's it's not Fusco, it's Grata di Frioco or something like that.
I think that for some reason I'm thinking
Fucking the
that's
guts.
And
Friday and
that might
fucking
be
the
in
guts.
Glenbrook.
I like Alessandro's in Manhasset.
Yes, yep. You got DeMayo's over there.
What are you doing up in the Hatchet,
You
boy?
got Il
Yeah.
Molino's over there too. You got
Yeah.
Il Molino's over there, and there's a real good steakhouse there too in Manhasset. What the fuck's the name of it? They got the steak hanging in the window too when you walk
Yeah,
in.
you're talking about Umbra, Asteria Umbra?
No, no, no. Damn it, I can't remember shit anymore. It's
Yeah.
right across from Il Molino's. God damn it! I just as I'm talking, I'm gonna try to look it up because I'm telling you, lately I can't remember a fucking thing. It's terrible. Um, but yeah, you know what, Rob? You're right.
You know
There
what?
is,
There's too many places now. That's the other thing.
yeah. Well, especially in that area of Great Neck, Manhasset. You
Yeah,
know,
there's too many places now. You
yeah,
know, like I still like to go to some of the old places that I always went to, and they're still good. You know what I mean? Because the owner
yeah,
was the chef, or something to that effect. But
yeah,
there's places all over that are really good.
yeah.
I
I'm
went to
trying.
a steakhouse.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I went to a steakhouse recently, in Staten Island by Bay Street. I forgot what it was called, but me and my kid had a tomahawk steak. It was great. It was
You know what? It's
really
funny
good.
you say that because recently someone else told me about a real good steakhouse around that Bay Street, and
Yeah, there's a lot of good restaurants over there.
yeah, Bryant and Cooper, Rob. That's the steakhouse. Bryant and
Oh,
Cooper.
okay.
Yeah, Bryant and Cooper, and then you got the Prime. You got Primal.
Prime.
Prime.
I don't really like Prime too much.
Well, on certain nights you get how do I say it?
Of course I do. Silo Stella's on Jericho Turnpike was great.
Stella's is gone, bro.
Yeah, it was great.
We went for the one of the last meals. Yeah,
The
Stella's.
bearded clam, Frank. You remember the bearded clam? Nah, yeah, it was a place.
I've seen a few bearded clams. Yeah, but you got a bunch. You got Opus, you got Rothman's, but you got like the prime ones, Rob. On certain nights around, you'll catch certain groups of people there. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Yeah, those are their nights at those places.
but in Queens, there's still some good places too, especially Greek.
Yeah.
But
Um,
I like you guys mentioned Parkside. Parkside's good. But did you ever have Sol Luna on Queens Boulevard?
no, so Luna.
They're pretty good. And there's another place. It's a trattoria, but I can't remember the first name. The first, I want to say Arca, but it's not. Antica. That's what it's called.
Tika.
Antica Trattoria.
You know,
It's
you just said just a minute ago. You're like,
on
there's
Fresh
so
Town
many
Road.
restaurants, and there
Yeah,
are. You know,
yeah,
there are so many.
yeah.
Well, when smoke takes us out for the what do you call it? Our our initial planning strategy.
Yeah, right, Mr.
Yeah,
President.
Mio Posto was good too. Chris Past, he was a great guy, man. Uh, he owned the original Mio Posto. What's the other one? Shit.
Well,
Yeah,
in Staten Island, like Bayou, Beiju, like one guy owns like 6 different restaurants.
right.
And
Yeah.
that's like there's a lot of that, which people follow that. Like, I don't know if you remember, what was the steakhouse that went to Manhattan? Wolfgang or whatever.
Well,
We went where it was like Wolfgang Puck or whatever the fuck it was, something like to that effect. We used to go to, there was 2 of them. He opened up one, he was there all the time. Then he opened up the second one, stopped going to the first one all the time, and he screwed it all up.
there he goes.
You know what I
Right.
mean? It's the person.
Yep.
Big
Sometimes
bank account my ass.
Yes, Frank. Frank, you're 100% right. That's
Need
the
some damn
place.
support around here,
Anecdote.
damn it.
Bellanote was another good one out here.
And it is Baldo's cousin. Look at Frankie.
Frankie
Frankie
picking off
boy.
back in the
Look
old
at
days.
that.
Frankie
I
boy.
know that guy.
Antica.
Yeah, that's it. I thought it was Antarctica. It sounded like that, but yeah, that's
Yeah, we got cold food here.
yeah.
God. All right, gentlemen, I'm gonna jump off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Be
crash
good.
up. Cuz I'm gonna give you a call. All right.
Yeah, call me.
Thank you
Feel
for-
better, but
Yo, you too. I'm sorry. I didn't
Thank
even know you had the same thing, buddy.
yeah, I'm down, man.
Yeah. Feel better. So I say goodbye to everybody out there in the chat. Hope everybody has a great day. God bless everybody. And like I said,
Yeah.
I'll give you a buzz, Rob.
Yeah,
Too.
I'll speak
All right,
to you.
guys. God bless.
All
All
right.
right, feel better, brother.
You too. Goodbye.
Later, man. Yeah.
That was good. A little restaurant talk.
Yeah.
What else, Smoke? What do you got going on here? What
Yeah.
am I missing? What's going on in this YouTube land?
I'm trying to survive the ghetto over here. Carmine's breaking my balls.
Get
Gunsmoke
him,
must have a
Carmine.
big bank account. Yeah, big bank account my ass. Fucking struggling over here.
You gotta
Fucking
do
La
your
Parma
shows,
boy.
yo. You
Huh?
gotta do your shows. That's it.
I'm doing my shows, goddammit. This is the second show in fucking past fucking 6 hours. I did a
You
show
did a
last
show
night.
last night too?
Yeah.
Who was on?
Till like 5 and 8. It was just me running my fucking mouth.
Oh my god.
And
Definitely,
then,
Tony. Let me know.
now 6 hours later, I'm back here. Huh?
No, Tony sent the comment. I told him definitely.
Oh.
No, listen, this is what you do, cuz you're working overtime. What do you want me to tell
Yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm trying to survive the ghetto. It's towards the end of the month here. And, yeah, it's desperate times call for desperate measures. We're going to do a show tonight, too, goddammit.
Are you, you sick animal?
Talk
Maybe
about
I'll be
space
away.
aliens and shit.
No, no aliens. What do you mean aliens?
Why is everybody against the aliens?
You
Italians
go
hate the
left.
aliens.
Why do you go left?
There's nothing else to talk about.
There's a lot of things to talk about. What do you mean?
Why do
Just-
Italians hate the fucking alien shit? Frank hates the aliens. Everybody hates the aliens.
Because the aliens, you could go on one of these alien YouTube shows and watch it, and they'll show you the bullshit on there.
Something's happening out there, right?
There's a
They said
lot
there's
going on out there.
70 quintillion fucking planets out there in the universe. That's fucking 7 followed by 24 zeros or 26 zeros. Quintillion, 70 quintillion. They said there's got to be life out there, and they're over
Carlos,
here.
we abused the hell out of that guy who played Vito. That
Who's
little
that?
No,
Oh.
Carlos Seahawks said the guy who played Vito on The Sopranos is a chef. Yeah, he hung out in Bay Ridge. We used to abuse the shit out of him.
Really?
Yeah, walking his little chihuahua.
He's got a fucking attitude, that guy.
He's a meathead. He's a meathead.
Hey, thank you to the anonymous person who just sent me a Venmo. Thank you, brother.
There you go.
At least he cares.
See? Now you can that parlay.
I was gonna ask you earlier.
Joe's on Forest Avenue is good too.
Joe's on Forest Avenue, boy.
Yeah.
Talk about murders, not aliens.
All right.
You ever heard of
let's get into it then. What do you want
You
to
ever
talk?
heard of what's his name? King Tut from I think he was from East New York.
Mhm.
Maybe fucking Clinton
Bushwick.
Hill. I don't know.
Bushwick.
Oh, he's from Bushwick.
I think so. If it's the King Tut from the Gangster Disciples, I think so.
Yeah, from back in the day.
Yeah.
He just came home not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember him in the street or no?
Of course.
You remember hearing his
I
name?
remember hearing of him. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, he was notorious like that, huh?
I think he was a gangster disciple.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And I was Larry Hoover. They called him the king.
Yeah.
No, but the guy King Tut, I remember who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But what was he? Let me see. King
I don't
Tut.
know if he was. I think they called him King Tut because the cops called him that. They're like, "Oh, this guy thinks he's King Tut over here. Get in the back seat, asshole." You know.
Yeah, he
And
was
the
from
name
East
just
New
stuck.
York. Walter Johnson. That was his name.
Walter Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, Walter Johnson. He no joke. No joke.
He was a stick-up kid, boy.
He used to stick up the bad guys. That's what he did. He was smart. He knew what
Yeah.
was going on. He had to connect. His connect would tell him because he was taking major amounts, I guess, or whatever the case was. And they would let them know when other ones were getting it, and he would rob and give them a portion of the money.
Yeah.
He was no joke, that guy. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of people out there they don't talk about, which is good and bad, but it's there was a lot of maniacs out there, trust me.
Yeah.
Even what's his name? The guy who got deported, Haitian Jack.
Yeah.
He was a beast, bro. I remember him being in the clubs. People ran quickly.
Well, he was a stick-up kid too, and he was banging Madonna.
Yep. Well,
Some
everybody was
other,
banging Madonna,
some
to be
other
honest.
chick. Yeah.
She was like a chew toy.
Yeah, she was getting passed around. Pac banged there.
Shit, she didn't
They
care.
all banged.
Yeah, Rodman.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She tried to make out with Drake on stage. He almost threw up.
Yeah.
So yeah, but listen. I'll tell you one thing about her. She did not care. She just wanted to have a good time.
Yeah.
That's the type of person she was. She was close with the girl Ingrid. She used to come to the Kid Chris's club all the time. She was cool. She was a maniac, but she was a
Yeah,
maniac.
she's still a little weird now. She takes these weird
She
photos and shit.
But the money she has,
Yeah.
boy, you can't even count it.
No, she's definitely she's
cashed
so
up.
rich she developed a British accent.
Yeah, right. But
Shit.
she's the type of person that, when she was in her heyday, she didn't care. She didn't care who seen it. She didn't care who it was. I think she made out with a couple of my friends, a few times.
Jeez.
She's that type of person.
That's like the equivalent of like making out with like Rihanna in this day and age. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. Yeah,
If Rihanna was a hoe, you know.
I guess, yeah. If she was running around and stuff like that back then, yeah.
Damn.
There was a lot of girls that were like that back then, I guess. When you seen them in the double VIP room or in the back room, they let their hair down. Let's say.
People getting Paula Abdul pussy back there, boy. Fucking.
You know what? I didn't see her too much.
Yeah.
I didn't see her in,
She wasn't on the club scene.
But Fran Drescher, I still love her. Did that? She was beautiful. My God. She was beautiful. I had a crush on her.
Yeah, who didn't?
I remember she was when she was dating the Kid Chris. She was. Oof. I liked her sister too, but her sister was married, so it didn't last long. But it's you're right, Carmine. Madonna did buy the Bugsy Siegel home.
Oh, she did, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Drew, how your brother-in-law? I believe probably your brother-in-law, your brother, and your cousin did. More pricks than a porcupine. She liked girls too. She didn't care.
She's a weirdo. She's into some freaky shit. Yeah.
But listen to me. She was cool. I'll be honest. There was a few nights when we had tabs and they would mysteriously disappear, and she would like come by and say, "Have a good night, guys," and don't worry. Like she didn't care. She was cool like
Class
that.
act. Yeah.
How about I give you a funny quick story about Madonna? So we go one night and it's after the club. We're going to the liquor store. There was a 24-hour liquor store, but it was in like Little Haiti. So we're in like back then the Tahoes were a big deal. So we were in the Tahoe, and it was her driver, me, two of my friends, and one of her friends in the back. So we go into the liquor store. So it's in the middle of the hood. So I get out to go. Me and my other friend get out. So then her girlfriend goes to get out, and I'm telling her, no, I'll stay in the car, whatever. So I go in the store. Who comes in 5 minutes later? Madonna. I'm like, why are you out of the car? And I see her security guy, the driver, going nuts, going crazy. You're in the middle of Little Haiti, like the shower posse's here. Like, are you out of your mind? I'm like, be honest with you, if they see Madonna, they're not gonna do nothing but ask her to take a picture or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, but the guy in the store, she took a picture for him and she signed it and put it on his wall. So
Nice.
she was cool like that. And when the liquor bill came and we went to pay it, she told her driver if he didn't pay the bills, he was fired. He'd have to walk home. And he
Yeah.
always held her money. He always held her money. Always. He was a cool guy too. His name was Damien. Big black guy. He was from a friend of mine's security company that she would use when she was in New York. She paid him very well too. She was very generous. But her
You see
dance,
this?
she was paying her dancers a fortune too. She was good with her money.
Yeah. She went too crazy with the plastic surgery. George is right.
Yeah, she sure did.
She
Even back
overdid it.
then, she was dabbling in it, and she was kind of young. You
Yeah.
know, something years ago. Well, yeah, maybe. How old is she now? I don't even know. She gotta be
She's
in
in
her
her
60s now.
60s.
Yeah. So you're talking about going back 25 years ago. You know, she's in her 40s or 30 something. You know, she was a big deal.
Yeah, 30 years ago, she was in her 30s. Yeah.
I'll tell you, I met Prince in there. He was a really cool dude.
Prince, really?
He was a really down to earth
How you
kid.
doing, Rob?
No, man. You would
How
think
you
that
doing, Rob?
he wasn't like you would think he was like fruitish or yo. He was
Yeah.
not like
He was
women
a
were
pimp,
like
huh?
he had like 5 different women like around them, and he was that if you and him struck up a conversation, he was sitting there and finishing that conversation with you.
Yeah.
And if somebody came by like or whatever to talk, he would shoo them away. You know, like he would shoo them away. He
How
was
dare he?
he was a cool guy.
You ever met this prick, AJ Benza? You ever heard of this guy?
AJ Benza. No.
No.
No. Why? He was around back then?
I guess, he fancies himself some guy. I don't know where he's from, but I don't know. You don't remember that guy? The E True Hollywood Story guy? When he
No.
was working for the Daily News? Because, I don't know if his pops was in the mob or not. I forgot. But
I don't remember
you
him.
remember this? He was in they even put him in Gravesend, too. Season 1.
I didn't watch not 1 second
You
of that.
didn't watch it?
Fuck out of here with that stupid show.
That'd be interesting. Seeing you should
No city.
document that. You watch Gravesend Season 1
Yeah,
and
no
tell people what you
shot.
think.
No way.
You should do like a reaction video.
A friend of mine was in a couple of kids I know were in some of those shows with that big nose idiot.
Yeah,
But you know, I don't know. Not for
that's
me.
funny.
It's too what do they call it? It's too like where the guys fight with the knives and stuff like that back in the day. What did they call that show?
Everybody was kung fu fighting with the knives. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Power
that's
Rangers?
no, almost like not Happy Days, not Grease, but there was that other like stupid movie like where they were like
West Side Story?
they would like a West Side Story bullshit. Get out of
Yeah.
here. Love stories in Brooklyn like that. Like they always have to put a love twist to it. We were
Yeah, I
running
hate that shit.
we were running through girls like it was nothing. Like nobody had a
Yeah.
girl. I had a girlfriend for I was the type of guy who had a girlfriend for a while here and there, but I was an animal. So
Yeah.
I was, so I couldn't keep a girlfriend too long.
Well, when you're young, that's the time to do it. You know,
Yeah, of
spread
course.
yourself out there
Yeah, you get
while
into
you
a
can.
couple of fights, and girls back then, especially Brooklyn girls, they knew you knew how to fight. They liked you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And their fathers would always get mad, like if they seen a guy like me bringing them home or something like that, or yeah, real Italian father. What do you do with this guy? This guy is no good.
Sure.
He's a no
Look at this
good.
kid.
He's a bad guy. This guy a bad guy.
They show up in like a Fonzie jacket.
No,
Fucking.
I had a wore a bomber jacket and Doc Martens. That's what I wore. But I don't know. It was just different back then. Like people, the older people knew us. So
Yeah.
if we were out with one of their daughters,
He's a
they
bad kid.
didn't like it too much.
Yeah.
I had reverse racism done to me when I lived in Florida. I had a girl. She was Cuban.
Prejudice against Italians.
Yeah. The girl was cute. Meanwhile, I got Cuban in me, and this girl was cute. Our family was Cuban, but they were like, she was like one of these not playmates. She was like one of these beauty contest girls or whatever, and she was like Lizette. Her name was Lizette, and she didn't care. She rebelled against her parents. Like she would invite me over the house. And father would come home, see me there, and go crazy, and she would like tell him to shut up and this and that. Then after a while, I couldn't deal with her nonsense.
Yeah.
She had to go. She picked me up at a gas.
Shut up.
I was on a motorcycle. She picked me up pumping gas. Wow, that's I don't know. It was weird. I felt that Florida girls were a lot different than Brooklyn girls were. Florida
No, they're
girls,
all the same. No way.
nah, they were a lot different. I really thought they were. Yeah, they were different. They were definitely different.
When you're a shark, huh?
What?
Call her cigar because she is Cuban. The hell are you
Well,
talking about, boy?
she is Cuban cigar. I don't know.
Fucking
I gotta start getting ready for my bet. So,
God damn it.
and listen, we've been on for a minute.
No, yeah, no, I appreciate it, brother.
Did you have people? How many people did we have?
We had up to like 70 something at one point.
Not too shabby.
Not too bad. We got 66 right now.
The regulars.
Yeah.
But
Some people I don't usually see at night,
no, Carmine, I would not move back to Florida. No, never. They hate me there. And I think I'm still not allowed in California, so I'm not going there anytime soon. But yeah, everybody enjoy their day. Smoke, I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. All right, brother.
And that's it. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for everything, bro.
Always. Be good,
All
everyone.
right, man.
Happy Sunday. Bye.
Yeah. All right. That was a good conversation. Shouts to Rob and Anthony. I appreciate you guys coming on the show. Salvadorian girls are wild. Yes, they are. Yeah. Take it in a ship pipe. Thank God, huh? God bless America, DL. Peace out, Tatone. So, yeah, guys. Well, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you for being here. Praise Jesus. We made it to another Sunday. Good show. I gotta say, good show. Covered a lot of topics, as usual. I want to thank Danny Green, of course, the man, the legend, Danny Green. NCO7, good to see you. Thank you, brother. Taylor, Danny Green again, encouraging people to donate. Falling on deaf ears, boy. Thank you, Danny Green. And of course, Tatone. He knows how I feel about those memberships, boy. Thank you, Tatone. And Darren C4 on the way out. Nice. Thank you, Darren C4. Thank you very much. Thank God. I appreciate that, brother. All right, guys. Well, we'll try to be live tonight. We'll see. See if I'm feeling up to it. Uh, yeah. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, And we'll catch you on the next episode. Until next time, y'all. Peace. Yeah.